for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? This that boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New Media Today USA boxing. And you know, we had a good day yesterday, man. I hope everybody has a wonderful and magnificent 4th of July weekend, holiday weekend, a safe one with your loved ones and your family. I know today's Sunday, everybody chilling, hanging out, shang-a-lang, and doing what they do with the fam. I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? I understand that. You know what I mean? So I just really hope everybody have a safe one. You know what I mean? Safe holiday. So I just left the gym. I'm a little tired today, guys, but we're going to get through this. You see what I'm saying? Together. Bear with me one moment, guys. Let me turn this light on. All right, here we go. Right. There we go. So everybody's with their families today, and that's beautiful, man. I really appreciate that. Everybody from around the world, no matter what part of the globe that you where you live at, salute. And just want everybody to be safe. You see what I'm saying? Bear with me one moment, guys. Yeah, I always try to stream on Sundays. Sunday to hold on. Try to stream every Sunday. I try to at least do that. Sunday, we try to stream anywhere from between Sunday, to Friday. Because Saturdays is, my day just to relax, whatever. Even when they're having the fights, I just like to relax and then come on and do a follow-up. I got some big things I'm working on, guys. The platform is going to explode. I can promise you that. This platform is going to explode because I know a lot about marketing and advertising. That's my background. That's one of my backgrounds. You know what I mean? So I really understand. This is going on my 7th month having this channel. So as a matter of fact, this is my 7th month. This is July. Yeah, this is my 7th month. Right. So looking to take it to to the outer stratosphere now. I'm gonna show you guys exactly. The proof gonna be in the pudding, right? Because the proof is going to be in the pudding. But before we get started, guys, let me give everybody who's here a shout out, and then I'm going to get into the show. And let me do this. So shout out to ignorant boxing. Sorry about that, guys. Kind of tongue tied. I'm tired. Shout out to Merrill Dixon. Shout out to the Audi alias TT. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Double A the Sagittarius. Shout out to my brother Charlo. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Alan Skill. Salute to you, brother. Thank you so much for reaching out to him on IG. Shout out to GB Guthrie. Salute to you. Shout out to Bold and Understanding. Shout out to Ivan. Shout out to BG in the building. Shout out to Big Plans Little Drive. Shout out to Zachary Allen. Shout out to Hyphy. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Bruce Goals. Bruce Goals, salute to you, fam. And shout out to the Lee Gudgeon. Shout out to you, fam. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. Yeah. Sorry for my ignorance. What you say, fam? You say sorry for my ignorance, but what's important about the 4th of July? Basically, the 4th of July is America's Independence Day from England. So it's a major holiday, so it's major over here in the United States. I'm pretty sure you're not from the United States. If you were from here, you wouldn't ask that question. So that's the importance of it. To people who believe it, celebrate it. You do have people in America, they don't like nothing about America. America's evil, wicked, racist, this, that, yada, yada, yada. But they're not breaking their neck to go anywhere else. So you just have people who like to sit here and complain, be bitter all the time. It's a whole lot of people who would love to take their place. So other than that, but that's neither here nor there. Let's get right into this. Shout out to Cali Boss 530. And shout out to Bill Wall. Salute to you, fam. So let me go ahead and start this live off like this. I shot a video, guys, not too long ago. Let me find it. Have it on my channel. It was a video that I shot, guys, talking about, the incident where Deontay Wilder was, showing on his Instagram page pretty much what he was bench pressing 310 pounds, right? So in that video, I said that video is entitled Deontay Wilder's team is going to get him killed. And I broke down in that video how, you know, Deontay Wilder had improper form. He wasn't spotted correctly in my opinion. You know, I've been doing this. I've been lifting weights. You know, I boxed for 5 years, but, you know, even during boxing, I've been working out in the gym, lifting weights, and I don't work out with everybody. I'm right now, I'm currently training a bodybuilder for a competition right now, right? You know, and I've worked out with power lifters, you know, professional wrestlers from the WWF when it was the WWF, if that's how far I go back. But even with the WWE, I worked out with some of those guys. Now, I haven't trained those guys, not going to lie, but I've worked out with them and I picked up a lot of different things. You see what I'm saying? So, but, you know, I train. That's what I do. And pretty much my form of training is, you know, I do a lot of drop sets. I believe in drop sets, especially if you're trying to lose weight. If you're trying to lose weight and you want to have that heart rate going pretty strong, and you're trying to lose weight, as long as you drink the water, have the proper water intake, and you diet correctly, you know, weights is a great way to lose weight fast. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think that, hey man, weight's just gonna bulk you up. No, not really. You see what I'm saying? It just depends on if you're lifting light to moderate weight and you're doing high reps. You know, it really helps speed the heart rate up, and it really helps tone those muscles up, and it really helps burn that body fat. Now, of course, me being 47 years old, I'm old, right? And I'm damn near 50. You see what I'm saying? So, but I still have my energy that I've had. You know, I don't feel 47. I feel like I'm like probably like I feel the same. I feel the way I felt when I was like 30, to be honest with you. But I haven't punished my body. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to show you a lot of the trainings that I do. I have some of the stuff on my Instagram, but I have a lot more stuff that I do. You know, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I do for people that's my age. If you're 40 and up, I have some exercises for you that you can do to try to get your body right. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be up to you to whether you do it or not, but just to let you know. If my old ass can do it, your old ass can do it too if you're around my age. You know what I mean? So anyways, but that's neither here nor there. So the statements that I spoke to my brother, and I'm going to say this is my brother because I spoke to this brother, Joey Scott, which is Deontay Wilder's strength and conditioning coach. We spoke on the phone. And I'm not gonna say who reached out to who, you know, it doesn't matter. But but I called the brother. I called him. You see what I'm saying? And when I made the statement that Deontay Wilder's team is going to get him killed, you know, it was made out of ignorance. I'm gonna tell you why. Now I stand by what I said about the actual Deontay Wilder's lifting the weights. He could have got seriously injured. I stand by that. I stand by that 1000%, right? But I owe my brother Joey Scott an apology. You see what I'm saying? Because he educated me on what went into why Deontay Wilder made a decision to lift 310 pounds. Now, to put some context on it, Deontay Wilder had they had a long workout that day, right? They had a long workout that day. Joey Scott is a damn good strength and conditioning coach. He's down here in Miami with me. As you guys know, I'm in Miami. I'm in the Myrtle Grove area. If you know anything about Myrtle Grove, that's Carroll City. But they call it Murder Grove because these dudes do a lot of killing over here. But that's neither here nor there. But that's the area that I'm in, right? And actually, so I spoke with the brother. He's here in Miami as well. And I spoke with him on the phone, and he just basically corrected me on some things that I was wrong about. When I shot that video, I said his team is going to get him killed. Right? Based on my knowledge of weightlifting and seeing his form and technique and seeing how he was training with the weight and seeing how his leg was in the air and he wasn't spotted properly. Right. But what I didn't know that, Deontay Wilder had did a strenuous workout that day prior to wanting to jump down himself and try to push the weight, try to lift that weight. Right. And this is Wilder's decision. From what I've learned, Wilder's a very competitive person. He's very competitive. So he always pushes himself. You see what I'm saying? And me being a competitive person myself in the gym, I can get that. You know what I mean? While wanting to push yourself, man, let me go that extra rep. No, man, let me see can I do this? You know, even when I'm fatigued, let me see if I can lift this when I'm fatigued. That kind of psychologically it does something to you. You see what I'm saying? It does something to you, right? So And, he probably shot it for the gram, and Wilder just wanted to upload it and show everybody, hey, man, But what I didn't know that he had did a strenuous workout prior to that during that day. It wasn't like he jumped down there fresh or, when you ain't going to do that fresh anyways. You're always going to have something that you warm up with. You know what I mean? So, and so when I said that, Wilder, his team's going to get him killed, I owe that brother, Joey Scott, an apology. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to correct the record even more tomorrow on tomorrow's live. I owe him an apology because I didn't know the facts that went into it prior to me shooting the video. You see what I'm saying? Now, again, I still stand by what I said as it relate to Wilder could have gotten hurt. You see what I'm saying? He could have gotten hurt, right? But if it was his decision to do it, then so be it. Deontay Wilder does what he wants to do. No one tells Wilder what to do. He is his own boss. He does what he wants to do. So, I just want to say that I apologize to Joey Scott, which is Deontay Wilder's strength and conditioning coach. I apologize to that brother. You see what I'm saying? He's a damn good trainer. As a matter of fact, since we here in Miami together, I'm going to go down to his gym and even just work out in his gym. You know what I mean? He does. And I advise you guys to follow him too. Follow Joey Scott. You can look him up on Instagram and just follow him. And you can see a lot of stuff that he does. He knows his shit. He knows his shit, bro. Like he knows his stuff. Strength and conditioning. He does a lot of cardio. He's actually training. He's an Olympic trainer as well. You know what I mean? So he knows his shit. He's on a different level than I am from a training standpoint. I just basically do weightlifting, powerlifting. You know what I mean? Bodybuilding competitions. Training for that. I do all of that stuff there. You know what I mean? I love, and for me, for my age. When I work out, I love doing drop sets. I am the drop set guy. You see what I'm saying? Because so many of my big homies and the older cats that I worked out with over the years and things that I picked up from wrestlers and my personal trainer, Homer Jones, which was he was the best wrestler in the state in the state of Florida at one point in time. He was a wrestler and he was a powerlifter, and this dude strong as an ox. Squat game serious, deadlift serious, bench press serious. You see what I'm saying? So that's the guy, my mentor, Homer Jones. That's the guy who trained me, who taught me. And then my other coach, Coach Al Rosen, he the one got me started lifting weights. And then shout out to my cousin Shine. My cousin Shine, the one got me started boxing. You see what I'm saying? So I had a lot of people over the years who help make up who Coach Malachi Williams is today. And if it wasn't for those people who affected my life in a positive way, I wouldn't be here right now, to be honest with you. But I say all that to say this. Apologies to my brother, Joey Scott, which is Deontay Wilder's strength and conditioning coach. I owe that brother an apology. I made a video basically saying that he was, going to get Deontay Wilder killed, basically his team, because I didn't know the facts that went into why Deontay Wilder made a decision to try to bench press 310 pounds and pretty much on his own. They were spotting him, they was there, but they wasn't, in my opinion, they wasn't there the way they should have been, especially in the middle part, right? Especially in the middle part. But to my understanding, the way the bench was set up, they couldn't really get directly behind him. You see what I'm saying? So, and then Wilder being a competitive person, it was his decision to want to try to push it. You know what I mean? So other than that, that's it. I still stand by that he could have gotten hurt, which he could have. I have a guy who who I'm working with. I'm not training him, but I'm working with him. We've been knowing each other for a long time. He pulled this muscle in his back and he pulled it in his neck because he was straining. And when you're straining, you're calling for all of those muscles in your body to get that weight up. You see what I'm saying? And someone had to come over there and help him. He never try to lift heavyweight by yourself. Never try to lift heavyweight by yourself. I don't lift heavyweight by myself because I have a shoulder injury right here. I went to the doctor, got it checked out, and there's nothing wrong here, but they say I have inflammation in the shoulder. So they had to shoot a needle in me this long. And the pain is here. So when they want to get to the pain here, when they want to, the needle has to come here, they had to shoot me back here. So they had to shoot me back here in my back, and the needle had to go all the way through to the muscle right here. So they gave me a cortisone shot. They gave me a cortisone shot, and I have some inflammation pills for inflammation. So I have inflammation, and that's what it is, right? And you know, so I still stand by that, but I owe my brother Joey Scott an apology. Brother, I'm sorry. I apologize. Look directly in the camera. I'm sorry. I apologize. And thank you so much, brother, for when I called the brother. I say that I called the brother. I really do apologize. And I'm gonna clean the record up more tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? So, now what's something else I was going to say? Oh yeah, one more thing, because I want to say this too. No one from Deontay Wilder's team called me to threaten me, tell me to take videos down. None of that, because that ain't gonna happen with me. Not with me. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just letting you know that no one called me. No one from PBC. No one from Deontay Wilder's camp. No one threatened me. Tried to bully me. None of that. I am apologizing because I chose to apologize. You see what I'm saying? It was my decision. I wasn't even asked to come on here and apologize. But I told the brother, I gave the brother my word that I would do that because, again, this ain't no little boy shit. This is what men do, right? If I say something in error on a public platform, then guess what? And I've learned and find out that I said something in error on a public platform, I am going to correct the record on the very same public platform where the error occurred. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you're a young guy, you may look at it as, oh man, he bitching up, yada, 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 blah, blah, squaze. That's some young boy shit. Grown men know how to chop it up, let bygones be bygones, and move on, right? So you can take it how you want to take it, but it is what it is. Trust me, I'm my own man. I stand on my own 2 feet. I stand on my square, right? But at the same time, I did speak to the brother. I didn't know what went into it prior to, Deontay Wilder's wanting to lift that much weight. And since I didn't know that, I was in error. I didn't know what happened as it relates to that. So I apologize to Joey Scott, which is Deontay Wilder's strength and conditioning coach. Other than that, that's it. You see what I'm saying? So, and I'm gonna address it a little bit more tomorrow. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And that, hey, bold and understanding. What you say? He said, "Be careful, coach. Tay Jones is ready to troll and say Deontay Wilder contacted you." Yeah, that's not true. That's not true. If I even said that Deontay Wilder contacted me, I would be lying. That's not true. And I don't even know who Tay Jones is, to be honest with you. I don't know the brother. So I'm not important to him in his life. He's not important to me in my life, to be honest with you. But that's neither here nor there. No one threatened me, pulled up on none of that shit. You know what I mean? But I am going to go down to Joey Scott's gym. You know what I mean? His shit looked tight. Like his gym looked tight. And I love what he's doing with he works with a lot of people and he's, let me tell you something, man, that cardio is hard, bro. Like, bro, that shit hard, bro. Bro, you have no idea. Lee, what you say, fam? You say, if you don't rest between sets too much, it's not letting your heart rate drop. So it's just like doing cardio. Yeah. I'm the drop set guy. I love drop sets. If you work out with me, if you work out with me, I promise you, bro, you're gonna be sore. I'm not gonna kill you. You know what I mean? I don't believe in killing people. Shout out to we say LDBC rep support analyst. Okay, salute to you, fam. Yeah, salute to you, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, check it out though, right? I worked out with some animals over the years. I've worked out with some animals. I mean, dudes that when you first work out with them, their job is to try to destroy you. They want to kill you in the gym and make sure your ass don't come back. So I've worked out with those guys. You see what I'm saying? And I've always came back. I've never quit at anything. Never quit at anything, right? So I worked out with, guys who was 10 years older than me, 12 years older than me, 15 years older than me. Just big, strong guys, and they pushed me and they love me because I always was right there. You see what I'm saying? I used to hate squats. Bruh, I hated squats. I used to always do upper body, but I would never do squats. Now, guess what my favorite exercise is? Squats. I love squats. And if you want to get stronger and bigger in your upper body, you're going to have to do squats. Squats, and hell, and even deadlifts. You know what I mean? Now, I don't do heavyweight with deadlifts because I have lower back issues. I have inflammation in my disc, right? So I can't do the heavy deadlifting because my back will tighten up. My back sometimes even tighten up when I do squats. When I squat, I don't go no heavier than, I used to do like 425. I got a video. I'm gonna show you guys. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys this video. Let me show you guys this video. Maybe I can put it in here. I can show you what me squatting on 4 1/4 by myself. Now I did it on the Smith machine. When you're doing heavyweight, right? I would always advise you, if you don't have a spot, whether it's bench pressing or squatting, do it on the Smith machine. Because the Smith machine is kind of like your support. Because it's on the machine. When you go down, it's going to glide down with you. And when you're pushing up, it's going to glide back up, right? But when you're doing squats on just a regular barbell, you have to take it off of the rack, back up, balance yourself, position yourself, and then make sure you go down with the proper form and then come back up. Because any slight mistake with heavyweight squatting, you're going to go forward, you're going to F yourself up. You see what I'm saying? So, I love squat. Like, my squat game serious. My squat game serious. You see what I'm saying? Like, now I don't have the heaviest squat in the world. You know what I mean? You know, I'm only 175, but I don't have the heaviest squat game in the world. But I'm saying for me, that's good for me. You see what I'm saying? So, other than that, man, we're going to get into this particular show topic. Shout out to my brother, Exclusive.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to my brother, Exclusive. I'm going to hit the Ali Bell for him. He said, salute, Coach. Do you think David Morrell can beat David Benavidez? And if so, why? You know what, man? I don't know, man. I mean, to be honest with you, Exclusive, I am kind of high on David Benavidez. He does get hit a lot, but he does get hit a lot. Now, he doesn't defensively. He's not the most sound guy in the world, but I just don't know what the game plan is going to be. Can David Morrell will he be David Morrell Jr.? Can he endure? Can he go the distance? Because you know, as the rounds go by, Benavidez, if he's in shape, man, it's going to be kind of hard to beat him. So to be honest with you, because of the work rate and because how strong Benavidez is and comfortable at that weight, I would give him the edge, Exclusive, because I just think that David Benavidez will wear you down over time. So that's why I would pick him. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I would pick him. You know, so yeah, but yeah, man. But other than that, now, yeah, like when you squatting, like I love squats. I'm a squat guy. You see what I'm saying? I love squats. I love doing barbell leg lunges. Like I will put 135, 45. I'll put 155, 160 pounds on a bar, and I would do leg lunges with it. I do 8 reps each leg. I do 6 sets. I do 6 sets of 8 each leg. I could do anywhere from 8 to 10 reps. You see what I'm saying? Legs. So I do my squats, right? I warm up with the bar with nothing on it. With the bar by itself is just 45 pounds. Then I would throw the 2 Cadillacs on there. We call it Cadillacs down here, which are 2 45-pound plates. I do that. And then I'll squat. I'll go down and warm up the squats. I'll probably do like maybe 3-4 sets of those to get the receptors firing off in my legs. And then I would move up to after I do that, do like 4 or 5 sets of that. Then I would move up to that's just the warm up. Then I would throw 225 on there. And then I'll squat. I'll maybe do like 2 or 3 reps. No, I do like 3 or 4 reps with 225, and then I would throw 315 on there. Throw another 2 more 45s on there. And then I rep with that. I'll probably do like 3-4 sets with that, and then I'll move up to 385. I'll do like maybe 2 sets with that, and then I'll throw on 405. And then I would 405 is 445. It's 8 45-pound plates on on the bar. So you're going to have 4 on one side, 4 on another side. That's 405. 405 pounds, right? Because the bar is 45 pounds. So I'll squat with that. I'll do like, that's going to be kind of heavy for me too. So I'll do like, I do like 2 sets of 5 reps a piece with that. So if you can do 4 or 5 reps, you can do 425. So I throw 10, 20 more pounds on there, right? A 10 on each side. And then I'll go down and I would do like maybe 2 or 3 reps with 425. And the highest I've went up. Now, another thing I got to tell you. Another thing I got to tell you guys. When you're squatting, wrap your knees up. You better have some knee wraps. Now, I haven't been, you better have wrap your knees up. Because it's not natural for the human body to have that much weight on its back and going down. You fucking your back up. A chiropractor will tell you that you should not be lifting that. I'm going to be honest with you. You shouldn't lift that heavy weight like that. But I'm a power lifter, right? I've always, because I worked out with some big guys, so I am addicted to lifting heavy weight. It's an addiction, right? I suffer from this thing. And if you guys been in the gym and trained with a bunch of bigger guys, everybody I work out with bigger than me. They big. You see what I'm saying? I got homies. I got a homie named Osa, and I got a homie named Rhino. And Osa is like, he's from Nigeria, but he lives in Miami. But Osa is 6'7", 6'6", 6'7". And he's like 230, something like that. The nigga huge. The nigga huge, right? He is he like 240. And then I got a homie named Rhino. Rhino, he's from he's a tank. Like he has quads like this. He's a tank. He's like 5'9", something like that. Power. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you. You know what I mean? So I work out with guys like that. Now the people I train, I would not have them work out with them because I know you ain't gonna be able to handle their workout. I can handle it. You see what I'm saying? I can handle it very easy because I've been doing it a long time. But when you're squatting like that, you better have your knees wrapped. Have your knees wrapped. If you're doing heavyweight bench pressing, you better have your elbows wrapped as well. And make sure that you have a good spot. But you don't need to lift all that heavy shit. Just take 225 and just rep out with 225, 2 1/4. Just rep out with that and just keep doing that. This is my chest exercise. I know we're supposed to be talking about Chris Colbert. We're going to talk about Chris Colbert. You know how I am. I went off the damn script, so I don't have a script, but I went off the damn script. But just give me a minute. I love working out, so bear with me for a moment, guys. So, my chest exercise is dumbbell presses, dumbbell flies, push-ups, and the bench press. That's one set. So this is what I would do. I have my bench ready, 135, right? Warm up with that. And then this is my exercise. This is one set. This is a chest exercise. We're going to do 225. We're going to do 10 reps. Once we finish that, we're going to get the dumbbells and we're going to do dumbbell presses. Once we finish that, you don't get no rest in this shit now. It's the bench, put the bench back on the bar, dumbbell press, drop the dumbbells, pick up some more dumbbells. We're going to do dumbbell flies, drop the dumbbells, and then we're going to jump down and do 15 to 20 push-ups, and that's one set. So you're going to do 4 different exercises. That's one set. And we're going to do 5 of those, the exact same thing. So that's how I work out. Oh, my pull-up game. Hey, listen, I do weighted pull-ups. I do Jarvis Bickle. I do weighted pull-ups. So I can do 90 pounds in between my legs with the belt, but because I have the belt with the chain hanging down, right? But it'll kind of hurt my elbows when I do it, right? It'll kind of hurt my elbows, and I do have inflammation in my right shoulder, so I just do a 45-pound. I do pull-ups with 45s. That's it. So that's it. So boxing community say, can we start talking about boxing, please? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're right about that, fam. Hey, boxing community. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Let's get back to boxing because you know I get outrageous. So, anyways, Chris Colbert, right? He wins again. I watched the fight. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is his 16th fight. Chris Colbert looked very, very fast. He literally just won the fight on the jab. He literally just won the fight on the jab. You see what I'm saying? That's it. So his jab was very, very fast. When I saw how fast he was hitting on King Tug, I'm like, this is gonna be a long night for him. And I'm gonna tell you who I thought about, guys, when I saw how many times he was hitting King Tug with the jab. I thought about Larry Holmes. Because if you're watching him, remember we was talking about Larry Holmes Friday evening, right? Remember, Larry Holmes used to just beat the brakes off of dudes just with his jab alone. So I saw King Tug, and I'm like, okay, this dude, not King Tug, but when I saw Chris Colbert, aka Lil B Hop, I'm like, he's beating the brakes off this dude just with the jab. You see what I'm saying? And so the jab was very, 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 very key to him winning this fight, and the jab just made it very easy for him, right? Now, we do know that the only thing is my criticism of Chris Colbert, and it's not his fault. He doesn't have any pop. He doesn't have any power. He doesn't have any power at all. So when the fight was over with, King Tug did not have a mark on his face, and Chris Colbert did not have a mark on his face. They literally, when the fight was over with, they went back to the locker room looking the exact same way they did before they stepped in the ring. King KO, you said Colbert is not ready for Tank, though. Hell to the no. He is not ready for Tank, in my opinion. Because Tank is too big, too strong, too powerful, and he hits hard. And he can do everything that Chris Colbert can. I don't think Chris Colbert will be able to keep Tank off of him for 12 rounds. I don't think it. And I think once he feels Tank's power, I think his whole game plan would change. That's just my opinion. You see what I'm saying? And I like Chris Colbert. I like Lil B Hop. I saw 4 of his fights. This is the 5th fight that I've seen before, and this is my first time ever really covering him outside of Friday when we talked about him. Just being honest with you. But yeah, he need to stay the hell away from Tank. Tank ain't. I would love to see him and Shakur Stevenson fight each other. It'll probably be a snooze fest because of their styles. To be honest with you guys. But shout out to Carmen Serene. Carmen says that his reach advantage came in handy. King Tug couldn't get close enough to get his combos together. No, he couldn't. But I would say this. Bleeds King, what you say, fam? They both was fast. It was crazy. Love the fight. But 2 weeks notice, a move up in weight. Not surprising how the fight went. Hey, but guess what? Bleeds King, check this out. Hell, RIP to the legend, Salvador Sanchez. Azuma Nelson, the great Azuma Nelson from Ghana. He fought Salvador Sanchez on a 2-week notice. And gave Salvador Sanchez all the hell he wanted. Now, he got stopped in the 15th round, and he got knocked down before the 15th round as well. I forgot he got knocked down early in the fight. But Azuma Nelson, that was the introduction to Azuma Nelson in America, to be honest with you. If I could look at one particular fight, Bleeds King, it was that fight, right? And I did see that when Gary Russell Jr. fought King Tug as well. You see what I'm saying? So, but I got some criticism for Lil B Hop. Got some criticism for him. Defensively, he started getting caught with that right hand by King Tug a couple of times. He started getting caught with that right hand a couple of times. And when he switched to southpaw, you can tell that he don't like when Terrence Crawford switches to southpaw or when Boots Ennis switches to southpaw, it looks like it's very natural and fluid with them. When King Tug did it, when Lil B Hop did it, it looked like he was just, and then he was just trying to set up the left uppercut, which he has to lunge in to land the uppercut. And when you're lunging, it leaves you open to what? The right cross. And if King Tug could have timed him, he could have dropped him. You see what I'm saying? Just being honest with you. So he don't need to do southpaw because southpaw, he's not comfortable with southpaw, turning southpaw like how Terrence Crawford does it, and like how Jared Anderson does it, and like how Boots Ennis does it. He need to just, because every time he switched to southpaw, that right hand was catching his ass. You see what I'm saying? So just Bold and Understanding said, does Colbert's style remind you a little bit of Whitaker? Hell no. You know, I was a Pernell Whitaker fanboy. Hell no. His style don't remind me of Whitaker. Nah. Pernell Whitaker fights in the phone booth. Pernell Whitaker, the shots that Chris Colbert was getting hit with, Pernell Whitaker would never get hit by those shots. Pernell Whitaker can be 3 inches away from you and you couldn't hit him. So, and he had better footwork. Now, Chris Colbert does have good footwork now. He does have good footwork, but I'm going to keep it in this proper perspective. You know what I mean? He looked good fighting King Tug. I'm gonna keep it in this proper perspective. But he don't remind me of Pernell. Pernell had, that was one of the baddest southpaws that we ever produced. Pernell Whitaker was a bad boy. Colbert is faster than Tank, but his punches don't even hurt Tank. Tank will walk through him and count him. Yeah. I see Tank pressing him out. Tank is too strong. He gonna press Buddy out. He'll probably get Chris Colbert out of there with a body shot. But not only the body shot, but Chris is susceptible to getting hit with straight rights. And another thing that I have to criticize Chris Colbert about is when he throws his right hand, he doesn't throw it straight down the pipe. He throws a leaping right hand punch. It's like he throws it over instead of throwing it straight. If he would have threw that and he was loading up on, he was throwing it hard. But if he would have just threw that right hand straight down the pipe, straight down the middle, he could have got dropped King Tug. You guys see what I'm saying? But he didn't. Now, there was another fight. There was another fight that was on that I really loved. I forgot these guys' name. It was on the undercard. It was the fight that happened before. I think it was Rivera versus I forgot the other guy's name. But that was a damn good fight as well. Damn good fight. He ended up putting Buddy to sleep, I think, in the 6th round, 7th round, something like that. 6th, 7th round, something like that. I forgot the name of the fighters. So should have wrote it down. My fault, guys. Should have been more prepared. Rivera. Yeah, Rivera. Yeah, that's it. Rivera. Yeah, that was nice. That fight was better than I think that fight was better than the main event, in my opinion. That's right. R.I.P. to Sweet Pea. R.I.P. Matter of fact, hold on, guys. R.I.P. R.I.P. to Sweet Pea. My guy. Gotta put him on the wall. As you guys know, I was a fanboy of Pernell Whitaker. Absolutely. You ain't gonna, the shots, the right hands, he was getting, and I'm not gonna lie, like Lil B Hop was trying to get him out of there. Like he started taking chances and he was getting caught with that right hand. He was getting caught with some punches. Now he dominated every round. The judges had it. I think, let me see. I want to make sure I got it right, guys, because I don't want to say nothing wrong. The judges had it 117, 111, 118, 110, and 118, 110. They scored it right. Because literally but it was some shots he was getting caught with. Pernell Whitaker don't get caught with those shots. So I can't even compare Chris Colbert to Pernell Whitaker. There's no comparison. None. Pernell can hit you 10 times, be 3 inches away from you, and you can throw 10 punches, and you will literally miss all 3 of them while he's connecting all 10 of his punches. If you don't believe me, go watch any of Pernell Whitaker fights. Watch Pernell Whitaker and Buddy McGirt. Shout out to Buddy McGirt, especially the second fight, because Buddy McGirt gave Pernell Whitaker a hell of a time that first fight. The second fight is a wash. Watch Pernell Whitaker fight Oscar De La Hoya. But not Pernell Whitaker fight Oscar De La Hoya. Watch this. Go watch this fight. Literally, he gave De La Hoya the business in this fight. But they fought in Vegas. They fought in Vegas. And if you know anything about Vegas at that time, Oscar De La Hoya was the golden boy. You was not going to beat Oscar De La Hoya in a decision in Vegas. And I'm not saying this because I was a Pernell Whitaker fanboy. I'm saying he beat De La Hoya ass. De La Hoya couldn't even hit the man. Literally. But they gave it to De La Hoya. Pissed me the hell off, of course. That ain't the first time my dog got robbed. Pernell Whitaker. Watch Pernell Whitaker when he fought Julio Cesar Chavez. Beat the brakes off of him. Chavez literally could not land 2-3 punches together in the entire 12-round fight. Chavez had his head down looking crazy. He just knew he lost that fight. The judges said it was a draw. Robbery. You robbery poppy. You robbery poppy. Shout out to Miguel. Old poppy from Hialeah. We used to play dominoes. I go to Hialeah. I'm out there playing dominoes with the old Cubans. And every time I win, he say, "You robbery poppy." Said I'm robbing him. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, Pernell Whitaker. Yeah, so I can't even compare Chris Colbert to Pernell Whitaker. As a matter of fact, it'd be disrespect to Pernell Whitaker for me to even compare him. And that's not taking anything away from Chris Colbert. But I'm glad he won. I'm glad Chris won. King Tug took the fight on a 2-week notice, and he put up a damn good. He put up a damn good effort, and he dominated. Now, is he ready for Tank? Nah. He ain't got no pop in his punches, right? I would love to see Chris Colbert and Shakur Stevenson fight each other, but because or what you say, Carmen Serene is Colbert. Oh, Colbert. No, he's not French. Okay, all right. Thank you for correcting me, Carm. So Carm says it's Colbert. So Chris Colbert. I keep saying Colbert. Chris Colbert. I would like to see him and Shakur Stevenson fight each other. But when I'm looking at stylistically, I'm like, that'll be a snooze fest. You just imagine Shakur Stevenson and Chris Colbert fighting each other. It'll be a snooze fest. Literally. Neither one of them have power. So it's going to be a 12-round fight. You're going to see the sweet science now. We saw the sweet science yesterday. So I didn't think the fight was boring. We saw the sweet science yesterday. You know what I mean? But he doesn't have pop. You know what I mean? So he doesn't have pop. And I saw that when King Tug, once he made a commitment to just really go forward, I saw how Lil B Hop, Chris Colbert, he went in a high guard and he bounced on the rope sometimes, and King Tug was getting his shots off. He can't do that. He can't do that with Tank. But I don't think we'll see that fight. And what it is a PBC fight, so we might see it. You know what I mean? We might see it. But now, because of the controversy going on with Chris Colbert and what he said about his opinion about Wilder would not be able to beat Tyson Fury, and if Wilder felt like that Fury cheated and this and that, yada, 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 why he still got JDs on the team. Because of those comments that he made, you know what I mean? There was controversy behind this. And as you know, the Alphabet Boy community and their supporters got their panties in a bunch because they are a bunch of beta males. So when you got a bunch of emotional beta males, right, they get their panties in a bunch about every goddamn thing. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Lady Shan. Let's hit the Ollie Bell for my sister Lady Shan.
To this day.
Shout out to Lady Shan. You see what I'm saying? So, and please subscribe to her channel. Absolutely. You know what I mean? So, damn, I forgot what I was saying, bro. Man, see that, bruh, y'all got to my short-term memory is bad. I forgot. Somebody please remind me of what I was talking about, bro. Please. You see what I'm saying? Please. I literally just forgot that quick. Oh, anyways, I was talking about Chris, right? I was talking about Chris and Chris Colbert, him and Shakur Stevenson. I said I think that'll we will see the sweet science on display. But I'm saying for the fans, we're not going to see a knockout in that fight if they fight each other. So fans who don't understand the sweet science, who doesn't understand the sweet science, would say that, oh, that's a boring fight. But I would love that fight myself. I would love to see it. You see what I'm saying? Because Chris he's quick as hell now. Not gonna lie, he is quick as hell. He is quick as hell. You see what I'm saying? He fast as hell. Now I'm not gonna lie. Shakur Stevenson is fast too. You know, Colbert reminds me of him, Shakur Stevenson, and Devin Haney. All three of them have one thing in common. They don't have any pop. They're extremely fast. They're extremely quick, and they have damn good jabs. To me, all of their styles is very similar, to be honest with you. Now, I will say that Chris Colbert has some defensive deficiencies. I saw that King Tug, when he made a commitment, and he didn't go to the body like he should have, King Tug as well. But that's easier said than done on the outside looking in. But I will say this. When he throws his right hand, he was throwing it over. He was like, he'll throw his jab, and then he'll throw the right hand over instead of throwing it straight. If he throw that right hand straight down the pipe, I think he could have dropped Buddy and got him out of there. And I'm surprised that his corner didn't tell him that. And he was throwing it hard, and I'm like, he was hitting that guy with some clean shots, but King Tug was eating it. And I'm like, if he can't fight Tank like that, because Tank, and I'm gonna tell you something I saw. King Tug was trying to time Chris Colbert, and he timed him a couple of times. He caught him with some real good shots. Right hand. He caught him with some real good shots now. But Maverick won. Shout out to you, fam. You say keep up the good work, man. Facts. Chris speaking his truth. And these fragile alphabet boy frauds don't have an honest bone in them. Yeah, no, they don't. They don't. They shredded their integrity a long time ago. When you got officers in your camp, and fake John Gotti's in your camp threatening to shoot people, and you got police officers in your camp talking about Officer Drew Titan talking about burning up. I wish you would have died in the car fire and all that stuff there. Now, you know, these are a bunch of feminized beta males. They're just a bunch of beta males. But anyways, I don't even want to talk about them alphabet niggas. Anyway, let's get back to boxing. You pronounce his way in Espanol. No solamente francesa. Francesa. Sí, claro que sí, mi amor. Claro, you know what I mean? You know, but I definitely say this, you know what I mean? Like, who is Chris going to fight next? I don't know. But because of the controversies around him giving his opinion, and we do know that there's a lot of stuff going on about people removing video, putting videos in private and yada, 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 yada. And this guy said that, hey, wait a minute, with Ness and him doing the interview, and he had to take videos down or of the interview, and then we're hearing, Chris is the one that requested it based on what someone else said. It's just a bunch of he say, she say, and I don't, you know what I mean? And it's like, this shit crazy. You know, I never seen surrounding his name, right, with Chris Colbert. So will the PBC try to blackball him? Will Uncle Al say, because, you know, it's two guys who are stars on the PBC that you don't say anything about. Shout out to Elvis Hansen. He said Colbert has no power. He's not a power puncher though. Don't get he say he got less than 40% KO ratio. He has 16 fights. He only has 6 KOs. So he doesn't have any punching power at all. Shout out to Ricky Torres for the super chat. He said, cool, Deontay Wilder's feelings hurt. Easy gets rid of Paul Malignaggi. Yeah, Malignaggi. Yeah, from Showtime. Chris Colbert, Charlo, will let Malik spot you on the bench press. Nah, I mean, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I've never like this is a bunch of beta males in this thing, man. Like, if I'm Wilder, and I don't know if it's him or not, but you worth $40 million. Why in the hell you worried about what some niggas on the internet on YouTube say? You got a bed full of money you sleep on. I wouldn't even worry about that myself. You know what I mean? But maybe he got people on his team who think it's their job to monitor everything and try to do this and that. And I don't know. I don't know. I even heard hey, what's the name of the guy? Someone sent me a message too. So what's the name of the guy who he's been in YouTube a while and he just said he's done. He's folding his channel and he's not going to make any more videos about boxing because it's so toxic. He's received threats as well from people in Wilder's camp. I don't know how true that is, but I haven't received any threats. I'm telling you right now. Shout out to Deontay Wilder strength and conditioning coach Joey Scott. Once again, I apologize to you, my brother. Shout out to him, and I'm gonna address that tomorrow. That might be even the title of the video. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna address that tomorrow. But I'm gonna go down to his gym, get my swole on, go down there, and I got this kid I want to take down there with me too. This kid, I got this kid that lives in well, I ain't gonna say exactly where he live at, but he live in the Liberty City area, and I got somebody I want to take down there. So, anyways, but yeah, man, here we go. So I say all that to say this, right? I wouldn't even worry about what no YouTubers say and like content creators say when you got money like that. You know what I mean? Like that's, that should be that, I wouldn't even worry about that myself, to be honest with you. But that's neither here nor there. It is what it is, neither here nor there. But I would say this. Chris Colbert, I don't know if, there's two guys in the PBC that you don't say anything about. Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence. If you say anything about them, you will vehemently get attacked by the Alphabet Boy community and their supporters, and even some of Wilder's and Errol Spence's supporters as well. I won't necessarily say they're fans, but I would say they're fanatical. I think every boxer, every fighter has a fanatic on their side of the fence. And a fanatical fan is the definition of a fanboy. So, Chris Colbert made the mistake of criticizing Deontay Wilder. You are not allowed to criticize him, right? You're not allowed to criticize him. And I don't know how true it was, how true it is. Elvis says, let me finish what I'm saying. I don't know how true it is, but rumor has it that Wilder, and I said this myself, he surrounded himself with yes men. And the reason why I say that is because from what I've been hearing, learning, that you can't tell, you have to toe the line with him. You're not allowed to be honest with him. If you're honest with Wilder and you say something that he don't like, you might be out of there, right? So if that's the case, then, I want people around me that's honest. I don't want no yes man around me. Hell, I even let people come on this panel who have a difference of opinions with me. My co-host Shelton Moore. Shout out to Shelton Moore. Me and him have a difference of opinion all the time. I'm not going to not let him come on the show because we have a difference of opinion. I think you have to surround yourself with people who are going to be honest with you and call you out on your stuff. Now, because that's how you build character. That's how you build character. What happens is when you have a bunch of yes men around you, then that means they just surround you, for the money or for the fame or the glory or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? So I want some people who are going to be honest and candid with me. Hey, man, where I messed up at, man? Dog, I ain't going to lie to you, dog. This is where you messed up at. Oh, man, damn, man, what I need to do? This is what we're going to need to do in order to get back. If you allow me to just train you and listen to me, we can get here. You see what I'm saying? So, but anyways, Elvis said that, Coach, I heard it was Colbert who made Fight Hype and Ness take down the Wilder video. Do you know if that's true? No, I don't know if that's true, and no, I don't believe it. If so, damn, Ness just made himself look like a fool. I seriously doubt that because I saw the video with Kurt and Counterpunch Boxing, and it's just a whole bunch of crazy shit going on. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't believe it. They're trying to make it look like Chris is the one who Colbert says it. The only way we're going to know that is unless Chris Colbert says, yeah, I'm the one that made that call to make that happen. I don't believe it. I'm telling you, I don't believe it. I believe Ness. I don't know Ness, but I believe Ness. You know how I know? What make me believe it? Because I see a lot of other shit that's going around and it's connected to the same camp. Where there's smoke, there's fire. So apparently there's somebody in that camp that goes around and I got an idea who it is. I ain't gonna even say his name, but he goes around and he monitors what everybody else does on the internet and he's trying to make things happen and yada, 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 because he has an affiliation with Wilder. That's what I believe. But that's neither here nor there. But do I believe that Chris Wayne got a contact with Fight Hype? No, I don't believe it. And if Fight Hype said that, I don't believe them. But I will say all that to say this. I say all that to say this. Chris Colbert, sorry about it, I keep saying Colbert. Chris Colbert, if it's two fighters you can't say anything bad about because they have a cult-like following and they kind of protect it, right? Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder. So Chris Colbert, he's a very opinionated person like myself. I'm very opinionated. I don't bite my tongue. He don't bite his tongue, right? So if he said that, hey, man, I want you to take the video down, that's some spineless coward shit to me. And it doesn't seem to me that he has a character like that. But I could be wrong, but I don't believe it. I need to see the receipts. Because he got interviewed right after that with on another platform, and he stuck by what he said. So I just find it very hard to believe that he would turn around and say, hey, man, I need you to take that video down on me criticizing Wilder and you know me doing that. When he's criticized Wilder before. The only difference is this particular video went viral. So why would he want to get a video down that went viral that helped put more spotlight on him? And Chris even said that I've gained more Instagram followers behind this, and I may say more controversial stuff in the future. He said this, so why would he turn around and say, hey man, take that video down? And he was the direct beneficiary from it. So that doesn't make sense to me. Now it sounds like to me that somebody who was butthurt and their feelings was hurt, or their king's feelings was hurt, it seemed like to me that they would be the one to do that. Because, you know, it's certain fighters that if you say something about over there with the PBC, they up in arms. So will the powers that be, Uncle Al, will he put Chris Colbert on the shelf now? Will Uncle Al say, wait a minute, man, you said something about the King, Wilder, and you said something about Errol Spence. Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder are the cash cows of the PBC right now. They're like their top stars. They're like their top stars. So when it comes to Deontay Wilder and when it comes to Errol Spence, you better be on your best behavior. You better massage them, give them some sugar, give them a rub down, say that they are the best fighters in the history of boxing, and you better be on your best behavior. Now, you can diss Chance Crawford and call him top ranking Toby. You can call Anthony Joshua Uncle Tom. You can diss Jamel Charlo. You can diss anyone else that they don't mind, but it's two fighters you better not say anything about, and that's those two. So my question is, because Chris Colbert did not toe the line, did he put himself in the doghouse with Uncle Al? If you don't know who Uncle Al is, that's Al Haymon. I call Al Haymon Uncle Al. If you're from Miami, Dade County in the building, please stand up. Uncle Al was a DJ. He used to be on 99 Jams. He got killed in Liberty City. I think at a block party or something. Uncle Al, RIP to Uncle Al. If you're from Florida, you know who Uncle Al is. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So will he be in the doghouse now? Because Wilder and Errol Spence, apparently they have a lot of power over there in the PBC because they are the stars. They are the two stars over there. Everybody else is just there. It's Wilder, Errol Spence, and then it's everybody else. Tank Davis is with Mayweather Promotions, but that's kind of like PBC as well. So yeah, it's Wilder, Errol Spence, and Tank Davis. Can't say anything about them. Can't say anything about them. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense. Why would Chris want to get in contact with Fight Hype and say, man, hey man, take that video down? That doesn't make sense to me. It looks like that the people who told them to take the video down, they realized how silly it made Wilder look or his team look. And so now they're trying to run cover and throw it on Chris. That's what it seemed like to me. I find it very hard to believe because Chris looks very opinionated like me. I am a very opinionated person. I know I piss people off. I know I rub people the wrong way. Guess what? I do not give a damn. I got a whole bunch of friends. I don't need no more goddamn friends. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to get rid of some of the friends I have right now because I have too many of them. That's a joke. For all my friends out there watching, this is a joke. I'm just joking, guys. Y'all know you're my dogs. You know that. Male and female. But anyways, but you get what I'm saying, though. You know, I'm not the toe the line type guy. I'm not the go along to get along type guy. That's just not me. You see what I'm saying? So, but there's certain fighters over there you better not say anything about. You better praise them. No matter what they may do wrong in the public eye, you better praise them. You better kiss their ass. Give them some awesome jawsome. Because a lot of their diehard supporters like giving them some awesome jawsome. If you don't know what that means, I'm not going to explain it to you. But give them some awesome jawsome. Praise them. And you better toe the line. Chris Colbert doesn't look like the toe the line type of guy. So I'm not going to say that he is the one that told Fight Hype to pull that video. It doesn't make any sense when he was the direct beneficiary for that video. People didn't even know he had a fight coming up until that video went viral. And then the interview he gave right after that, he said that, you know what, he stood on his square. He said he stood on his square. And he might say something else even more controversial. You see what I'm saying? So I don't believe he did that. I don't believe Fight Hype. If they said that, yeah, Chris is the one who requested to be removed, I don't believe that. Fight Hype, in my opinion, is lying. And the only way that you can make me believe that, I would need to hear Chris Colbert say, I am the one that did that. If I don't hear him say that, I don't believe you, as Deontay Wilder would say.
To this day.
I don't believe you. Sound like some damage control. That's what it sounds like to me. Johnny Blaze, what you say? I got some awesome jaws from last night. Woo! The Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
To this day.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Now, but let's assume, check this out though. I got something else for you. Let's assume that it is true. Let's assume that it is true that Chris Colbert was the one who asked Fight Hype to remove the video. It still go back to Wilder or someone in his team, which is a reflection of him, because if his team acts on behalf of Wilder, then it still is a reflection of Wilder. If Chris was the one who said it, who put pressure on him to make him do that? That's $1 million question. If it is true that Chris Colbert was the one, and he directly benefited from that, was the one who stood on his square, but he turned around and said that, yeah, man, I need y'all to remove that video. Who made him do it? Was it Uncle Al? Did Uncle Al say, hey man, look, you're making our star look bad. You need to go tell them to take that video down. Or was it Deontay Wilder himself or his team? Either way it go, it still go back to them and make them look bad. And make it look like that you just very sensitive. You need some sugar. And your feelings got hurt based on something that Chris Colbert said. And he said it before. The only difference is this particular video went viral. Because it went viral, that's what made it a different element. But it worked out for Chris, because Chris even said that he got more subscribers on Instagram. He said he got more subscribers on Instagram. So why would he get in contact? Shout out to D-Style Boxing, man. Please subscribe to D-Style Boxing's channel. Please subscribe. As a matter of fact, I've been disrespectful to everyone in the chat. Let me get everybody in the chat a round of applause. Round of applause to everybody in the chat, man. I apologize for that. And let's hit the Ali bell for everybody in the chat. Let's do this. So it still go back to D-Style. I heard I was on your show. I was listening to it when you said what Chris doubled down on the IFL interview. Why would he request to have it removed? Exactly. Doesn't make any sense. So if Fight Hype said that, I don't believe you, you're lying. If you can't show me any receipts where Chris Colbert said, yeah, man, I'm the one that told him to take it down, man. You know, I was the type of guy that stand on my square, but I got pressured to Uncle Al and people from Wilder's team told me to take the video, get in contact with them, take the video down because they are receiving a lot of flack and when they're trying to have damage control. So they pressured me. They punked me to get in contact with Fight Hype to take it down because I caved into the pressure. If Fight Hype said it, I believe they're lying. Well, who we need to hear say it, we need to hear Chris Colbert say it. Because Ness said something totally different. Me personally, I don't give a damn. It is what it is. Who said what said who, doesn't matter. Fact of the matter is, the man has an opinion. He said what he said. What I want to know is this here. What kind of backlash will Chris receive from Uncle Al? What kind of backlash will he receive from the powers that be? What kind of backlash will he receive from the powers that be? DJ, what you say? You say, Coach, you didn't notice all the Al Haymon praise coming from Colbert last night? Al Haymon, the PBC, cussed his ass out. Yeah, I noticed that. But he was supposed to praise Al Haymon because Al Haymon is the one that cut the checks. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's not wise in business, to be honest with you. That's not wise in business. If he praised Al Haymon, all his fighters praise him. They're supposed to praise him. Al Haymon creates opportunities for these fighters to get, you got to understand, Chris Colbert, he headlined his fight last night. He had a good crowd, a good turnout on Showtime. He should praise Al Haymon. Now, I don't know if Al Haymon cursed him out, but I'm just saying, though. But Chris Colbert benefited from this. He said, we'll be done for PBC to shove Colbert out to create a new fan base following for being himself raw in the interview. Then for Wilder criticism itself. Dude was honest and entertaining. Yes. Toby Barlett, what you say, fam? You said Chris Colbert said the same thing on other channels, but they never took it down. Why'd they not take them down? Looks like going at Ness to me, my opinion. Yeah, could be that. But this video went viral. Dimitar, what you say, fam? You say, like you said, Coach, when Chris shows up and say I was the one, doesn't matter what they say. Exactly. If Chris don't come out and say he was the one, I don't believe it. I don't give a damn who say what on what platform. I don't believe it. Did Chris say it? Do you have a video where Chris said, yeah, I'm the one that said take this video down? If you don't have a video with him saying that, I don't believe it. I don't give a damn what Fight Hype says. So, will there be any political backlash for Chris Colbert from this point forward? Because he got two powerful dudes in the PBC that don't like him, that don't dig him too tough. And that's Errol Spence and Wilder. You know, Chris Colbert, he didn't get the I need to kiss Wilder's ass memo. He didn't get that memo. Right? So, Chris Colbert, I hope you ain't the one that did it, brother, but, you know, I hope you ain't do that. Who is the guy Hey, D-Style Boxing, Lady Shane, let me ask you a question. Who is the guy, as a matter of fact, hold on. Who is the guy who, somebody sent this to my Instagram. He's been on YouTube for a long time now. And he just retired from the game. He said he's done with the boxing content creation stuff. And he said that I think he said he received threats or whatever, and he's just tired of it. Oh, BT, that's who it was. Thanks, Shan. BT from True School Sports. BT from True School Sports. Let me look him up right quick, guys. I'm going to be sharing my computer screen as soon as my stuff comes from Amazon. I got to have an HDMI connector in order to connect to this MacBook Pro. But let's see what the link read. Let's see what the link read. True School Sports. He said that he was done. I think he was. Oh yeah, he said goodbye boxing. I'm out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna subscribe to True School Sports. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, guys. Because if he let some niggas run him out the game, that's crazy. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, he did a video basically saying that as a matter of fact, if you guys want to hear it, I'll let you hear it. Paul Burke, what you say, family? Say, coach. Funny how Wilder fans have an opinion about every other fighter, but when you have an opinion about Deontay Wilder, they go absolutely crazy and double standards. Yeah, double standards, hypocrisy, all of that. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and play this right now, though. Let me turn on the Bluetooth because I want you guys to hear it. I'm gonna want you guys to hear it. Let's see. Turn this on. Connect. I'm gonna let you guys hear this. Shout out to Ricky Torres.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Ricky Torres for the super chat. He says, yeah, you're right. Blue was sucking up high on Kool-Aid. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, that's what it is. That's what. Oh yeah, told about let's say don't forget pause. Yeah, pause. Oh man. Check this out. Alice Gill said, I don't care who said to take it down. I just ding the fact that it was to be laughable. Still proves that someone is worried about criticism of Wilder. Yeah, exactly. He got, I don't know who it is, so I'm gonna try to be as respectful as possible. But whoever it is on his team who goes around looking at other people's videos and trying to get stuff taken down, that's a weak individual. He's weak. And if he's watching this video and he gets offended by what I'm saying, then he must be the guy that I'm talking about. I ain't apologizing. You ain't got to worry about that. I ain't apologizing. Shout out to Joey Scott. I apologize to my brother. That's a good brother. And I will be coming to your gym. Shout out to Joey Scott, man. That's a good dude. That's Deontay Wilder strength and conditioning coach. Good guy. Really, really good guy. Anyways, let's play this, guys. Let's play this. Because I like to come with receipts. So this is what this brother said.
Fit better today.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. And I'm gonna leave the link in the description. As a matter of fact, let's do that. Let's leave the link in the description so we could let's leave the link in the description. Let's do that, okay, guys? Let's leave the link in the description. All right, let's do this. So, hold on, guys. Hold on. Let's refresh this now. Ta-da! I have it. Listen, if you don't know what ta-da means, ta-da is that's some old school shit. That's what we said back. That's what we said back in the 90s. That's what we said back in the 90s. So I'm gonna drop the link in the description below, guys, right here. This video is from True School Sports. I just subscribed to the channel. And let me let you hear what this brother has to say. And you guys tell me, what do you think? Just tell me, what do you think, okay? What you say, Sharon? Say, does Joey know how Wilder lives? He explained everything to me, what led up to Wilder making the decision to want to bench press 310 pounds. Again, I still stand by what I said, that Wilder could have got hurt. He had no business lifting that. Form was terrible, technique was terrible. I still stand by that. I don't apologize for that, but I do apologize to Joey Scott, because he gave me more context about certain facts that I wasn't aware of. And had I been known of those facts, I probably would have worded it differently in the video. You see what I'm saying? But you know, Deontay Wilder does what he wants to do. No one tells him what to do. So if he says, I want to do this, everybody got the, you know what I mean? So but shout out to Joey Scott. It has no reflection on that brother there. Wilder did a strenuous workout, and he was just trying to push himself. To my understanding, he just wanted to push himself and just to see can he do it on his own while being fatigued from a strenuous workout. So that's you can definitely get hurt right there when you're fatigued trying to lift heavy weight. So, but let's go.
Video, we're not going to waste too much time. This is not a drill. This is not me faking. Everything I say in this video, I mean from the bottom of my heart. Now,
can you guys hear that? Let me know if you can hear it. If you can hear it, let me know. So I want you to hear what this guy says. Now, this guy is True School Sports. This guy's from True School Sports. Okay, you say we can hear it. Okay, Adrian, good looking out. So I put the link in the description. Matter of fact, let me pin it. Let me pin it. Maybe I can pin it. If you want to listen to what this brother says, no, I can't. Yeah. If you want to listen to what he said, it's going to be right there.
I just want to let you guys know that I'm out the game. I'm out the game. I don't want to cover the sport of boxing no more. I'm done with it. You know, I've been thinking this for a long time, but like over these last near 60 days that I've been away from South Florida, being involved in boxing more, being exposed to some more things in boxing, you know, I don't want anything to do with the sport anymore, because it's not a sport. It's a business masqueraded as a sport. And I would implore every and all boxing fans that watch my channel to go do something else with their time. You know, you would be better suited to go do something else with your time, because this sport isn't what it seems like, what it seems to be on TV. There's a lot of things that go into what happens in boxing, and I just want no part of it anymore. You know, I want no part of it. The sport's not going in a good direction. You know, I've over the last 6 years, I've become friends with a handful of fighters in boxing, of all ethnicities, of all levels. You know, I got some friends that are, you know, at certain levels, you know, world level, some friends that are prospects, you know, and I've seen what the sport has done to them, and it's left a sour taste in my mouth, and it's getting increasingly difficult to go on and on covering the sport, knowing that most of what I'm seeing on the television screen is a lie, and it's manipulated. So I don't want to be involved in it no more. I've already done everything that 19-year-old me set out to do covering boxing. I did pretty much all of it. You know, I've interviewed all the people I wanted to interview. I interviewed them for the most part. You know, I've covered fights I've covered big fights. You know, I've sat in the nosebleeds of arenas. I've sat ringside. I've sat in the lower level. I've sat in the club level. I've sat everywhere you can think of to sit in the arena. The thrill is just gone. The thrill is gone. And you know, I'm proud of what I accomplished here on YouTube. I'm proud of, you know, what we were able to do and leaving an impression and a contribution to the sport. But I'll say it again, this sport isn't what it seems to be. And I just feel like I can unlock a lot more potential at my age and do more things better with my life than to cover the sport of boxing. So I'm not going to be covering boxing here on YouTube no more. You won't have to worry about me no more. Will I make content on YouTube? Yes, I will. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to take some time off. You know, right now I'm still in Vegas. I'm going back home soon. So when I go home soon, I'm just going to go and enjoy my time with my family, my dad, and friends back home in South Florida. You know, take some time, get close to the Lord, get close to God, and see what He wants to do with my life. And that's what it is. You know, we might come back, we might talk about something completely different. You know.
Well, he said he's leaving the game, sport of boxing. Now, I've heard several things from some very, very good, reliable sources about why he made a decision to say the hell with it. I'm not going to repeat it though, but he's down here in South Florida with me, so I'm gonna try to reach out to him and get some confirmation on some things before I speak on it. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna try to reach out to that brother and get some confirmation on some things before I make my comment. I'm gonna say that. But it doesn't, I don't understand, like, you know what, I'm not even gonna elaborate on that. I'm gonna just reach out to him. He down here in South Florida with me, so I'm gonna reach out to him. And we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. So, it is what it is. So other than that, I ain't running out the game. I've been doing this, 7 months now? I ain't going nowhere no time soon. So ain't nobody running me nowhere. There's a lot of stuff I see in the sport of boxing that I don't like. It ain't necessarily boxing, it's like the business aspect of it. But the biggest surprise to me with this boxing content creation stuff is I didn't know that there were so many beta males in this sport. If you think of boxing, you think of real men, gladiators, tough guys. And now you think of the fans as being tough and hardcore, like in the MMA. In the sport of boxing, you just got a bunch of men that just a bunch of bitches. Days of Our Lives, As the World Turn, All My Children, The Bold and the Beautiful, soap opera type dudes. And they masquerade around like they're so hard and tough. And as soon as you say something against their favorite fighter, they talking about pulling up. They talking about, I hope I see you at the fight. Knowing damn well they ain't gonna do shit. And when they see you at the fight, they walk up to you and try to shake your hand. And when they talk bad about certain fighters like Jamel Charlo and stuff, they'll see it, Jamel Charlo at the fight, and these same Alphabet Boy channels, they'll be breaking in there trying to get an interview with him, kissing his ass, because you can't whoop him. So, and then you have certain camps, they have associations with fighters who are multimillionaires, and they think because their association with that fighter makes them entitled, makes them that fighter, basically. And they don't realize that you are nobody. The fighter is the somebody, but you are nobody. So you just a nobody ass nigga who knows somebody, who hanging around that somebody, and you feel like that gives you an authority or some kind of advantage, and you walk and talk a certain way because of your association with the guy who is the somebody, because he's the fighter. The fighter is the one that's taking those punches. The fighter is the one that's getting hit. The fighter is the one that's putting his life on the line. The fighter is the one that came up from nothing, and now he made something of himself. And because you was blessed to have a friendship with that fighter, you take it upon yourself to think that you John Gotti, and you can go around the internet and get videos removed and do this and that and try to talk tough and yada, 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 yada. You ain't scaring no goddamn body. Yeah, I said it. I got some B-52 bombers waiting too. When I say B-52 bombers, I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about I got some receipts that I'm going to drop. Well, I'm not going to drop it. I'm sitting in the cut because I'm expecting some feedback from certain people. And when that feedback come, I'm expecting a certain reaction from certain people. I say that. And when that reaction come, I got something waiting on them. Because I'm going to tie it all up in a nice little bow, and I'm going to present it to everybody for the whole world can see. So that's all I got to say about it. You know what I mean? But the brother say he leaving, he done, whatever. I got an idea though. I'm going to reach out to him. I got an idea. Because I need some facts. I need some facts before I come on the record and say something. He said, Coach, you have that look in your eye that a parent gets when he found out someone hurt his kid. I hope the kid does well in this new venture, but if your suspicions are confirmed, buckle up. Yeah, I ain't worried about it. No killers in the heavyweight division, just drama queens. I mean, I remember Ralph Tresvant, you know, he got an album called Sensitivity. Someone is unfortunately seeking attention as a moderator. Coach M is cool with me. I never disrespected Coach M. Yeah. I saw he was blocked. I'm the one that unblocked HLD. As a matter of fact, I unblocked everybody. And HLD is cool, you know, to my knowledge. Again, I want to explain something to you guys too. I just came into YouTube boxing content creation field for 7 months. So I know there's a lot of you guys, you've been doing this a long time, for years. And a lot of people know people from different platforms. I don't know anyone, right? So I'm new to a lot of stuff. Whatever beefs that was going on before I came into the boxing content creation, I have nothing to do with that, right? It might be some people that I'm okay with that may not be okay with each other. But you know what I mean? Like, and I'm saying even with like different, sorry about that, guys. Wow. Even with different like maybe moderators or just different people in the chat, you know, everybody not all right with everybody. Right? But you know, that has nothing to do with me. Is all I'm saying. But I say all that to say this. There are some guys who may have done messed up stuff on other channels that I don't know about. Because I'm green to this, right? I only been doing this 7 months. These guys have been doing it for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. I had this one guy tell me, guys, and I told Lady Shan this. I had this one person tell me that, oh man, you know, you got a small platform. You know, you ain't, you know, you clout chasing, such and such, such and such. So I had a dude tell me that I was clout chasing someone. And I said, in order for me to clout chase someone, the nigga would have to have clout. How can I clout chase someone who doesn't have clout? Do you understand what I'm saying? So, if you ain't got no clout, how can I clout chase you? Get you some clout first, and then tell me I'm clout chasing you, right? So, let's do that. First, work on your clout part, and then come back and holler at me. But if you ain't got no goddamn clout, and you nobody to me, you see what I'm saying? Then you ain't got no clout. So, I hope that our brother, Chris Colbert, I hope he could get more fights in the future. And I hope that the politics of boxing, you know, does not get in the way of him not getting certain fights because certain fighters' feelings are hurt. Because certain fighters' feelings are hurt. Because, you know, when you're hurt, you know, these men with sensitivity, feelings, you get a certain reaction, right? Wilder is the top guy at PBC. I don't know what kind of influence him and Uncle Al he has with Uncle Al, you know, but apparently he got guys on his team that you know, they do what it do. So, but I can tell you guys this as it relates to me. You see what I'm saying? As it relates to me, no one has called me, threatened me, told me they're gonna pull up, yada 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 yada. Because as soon as I get that phone call, if I ever get a phone call like that, I will let you guys know. Not only will I let you know, but I will show you the receipts. And then you will see my reply. So, to all of the YouTube content creators out there in the sport of boxing, stand on your square. Have backbone. Stop being bitches and stop letting people run you out of the game because you're hurting certain fighters' feelings. Do not let certain other YouTube platforms and their supporters put pressure on you to make you do certain things. That you show cowardice when you do that. There's a reason why they don't say my name. And they're smart. Waiting on them to say it. Hope they say it. I be baiting their ass up to say it, but they don't. They're smart. They're smart. They'll say it one day. But anyways, but the guy told me, he said, look, man, you got a small platform. I said, dude, I've been doing this 6 months. How you going to compare someone who's been doing something for 6 months to someone who's been doing it for 5, 6 years? 7, 8, 9 years. 10 years. There's no comparison. There's no comparison. But apparently, little old me, my little country ass down here in the state of Florida, little old me, you know, I've been hearing some things. I just say that. I've been hearing some things. I just said I've been hearing some things. But we finna get turned up though. We're gonna get turned up. I promise you. We're fixing to get turned up. Bleeds King, what you say, fam? I hope Colbert realized black people do support him. Was shocked he felt otherwise. Yeah, he can't generalize. I don't know what he said, but Chris Colbert, I support you, bro. I support you. I know you went against the grain by saying certain things about certain star pampered fighters with the PBC, and you being a PBC fighter, you supposed to stay on code and, you know, kiss some ass and buck dance and bow down. You know what I mean? You didn't do that. You stood on your square. So I would advise all of the content creators out there, man, stand on your square, man. Don't let nobody from nobody team get your call and tell you, hey, man, you need to do this or we gonna pull up. Call a bluff. If you are a man, you don't let another man dictate to you what, when, and how you move. If you put some shit out there, stand on it. If you are wrong with the information that you put out there and you realize that you are wrong, apologize in the public. There's nothing wrong with that. Coach, what you say, George Eccles? Coach, this phase is called PYR, which means pro-black YouTube resurrection phase. Officer, I call him Officer Drew. He's the officer. He's the police officer. Officer Drew was on duty all day conducting an investigation in order to find the truth. Child, please. So I immediately unblocked all of the trolls and all of the Alphabet Boy supporting people. And you know why I did that? Because they share videos. They're going to share this live. And they're going to be here watching. And they're watching now. Some of them are commenting. Some of them are not saying anything. But they're helping us out. They're helping us out. Andrew, what you say, fam? You say, Coach, have you heard about pay-per-view numbers? I haven't, fam. I don't think we'll find out about those pay-per-view numbers, brother, until maybe 90 days from now, something like that. I have no idea, Andrew, to be honest with you. I could try to do some research on it and see can I get a little info on it, but I haven't heard anything, brother. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. But to all of the other content creators out there, do not let nobody punk you, debo you, especially no fighter from certain camps. I will be the example. I will stand up for you guys. Not because you asked me to, because I want to. Do you want to know why? Because somebody got to do it. I'd be damned if a nigga tell me anything about you need to do this, you need to do that. Bro, you're talking to the wrong guy. Make me do it. It ain't happening. Just being honest with you. So, if you're a content creator, stand on your square. Don't let nobody debo you, punk you. Don't let nobody run you out the game like this guy. But, you know, I respect his decision or whatever the case may be. But I got an idea of what happened. I'm going to just say that. I got a good idea what happened. But that's neither here nor there. That's none of my business. But let them all come over, man. I ain't shit. They helping us out. Shit, helping with watch time. They share the videos with other members. Hell, I even heard that there's a lot of people talking crazy from the other side, talking about what they want to do and what they should do and yada 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 yada. This is the message to the other side. Good luck with that. That's all I'm gonna say. Good luck with that. I don't think it's gonna work out, but good luck with that. Alan Skill said followers are a reflection of their leader, which is why the alphabet boys use bully boy tactics. As I say to my son, if you are bullied, go straight for the biggest mouth and shut them up. Yeah, don't let nobody run you out the game. Don't do that. Stand on your square. Keep putting out content. You're going to make some mistakes. Lord knows I made a lot of them. I only been doing this 7 months. You know, you guys know I'm a stickler for, I hate race hustling, race baiting. I hate everything race. Everything race. I don't like you because you from the UK. Or I don't like you because you white. Or I don't like you because you Latino. Or I don't like you because you black, but you ain't pushing a certain narrative. Or I'm white and I don't like you because you black. Or I'm Latino and I don't like you because you black. I don't like no forms of racism, whether it's coming from whites, Latinos, or blacks. I don't like it. I don't give a damn. Robert Brown, what's going on? You say, what's good, Coach? Ben Davidson threatened Nicholas Asbury. Talk about that. Stop being biased, brother. I don't know anything about that. How can I talk about something, Robert Brown, that I don't have any knowledge of? And when you say stop being biased, what are you talking about? I'm just making a general statement, brother. And I'm glad that you're here. But since you want me to talk about that as something that I have no knowledge of, I would say this. If Ben Davidson threatened him, and I haven't seen any receipts on that, I don't even know who Nicholas Asbury is, to be honest with you. I heard of his name, but I don't know who he is. I heard of his name, though. But if anybody's been threatened, stand on your square. But it's going to take some heart to stand on your square. Everybody don't have the heart to stand up for what they feel is right, because they fear repercussions. My thing is this here. This is my thing. They fear repercussions. Robert Brown said Ben Davidson threatened Nicholas Asbury for saying Fury tampered with the gloves and sparring. Do you have any receipts on that, brother? Can you show it to me? Because before I speak on it, I would like to see the receipts. And before I speak on it, I would like to see the receipts. You know, so with all due respect, you say look it up, it's all over the internet. Nah. You send him the receipts. I'll check it out, though. I'll check it out. Okay, sis. What did it say? Okay. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Anyways, yeah, anybody who get offended and want to threaten people because they don't like the content, it's simple. If you don't like the content, don't watch it. But I will say this, though. If I was worth millions of dollars, see, the elephant don't worry about the opinions of ants. The elephant does not worry about the opinions of ants. Steve in the UK said Asbury went on TBV and said it. Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. I'll check it out, though. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. You know what I mean? But my position still stays the same. You know, don't bow down to anyone who threatens you. Subliminal threats or direct threats. So you know, just stand up for yourself, man. Stand up for yourself. Because there's consequences to everything. Lisa Bells, what you say, sis? She said, I miss the old school boxing. Nowadays it's just trash. Yeah, it's crazy. Listen, I'm gonna show you how naive I was. I had no idea that we had a bunch of goddamn Ralph Tresvants in the sport of boxing. Ralph, y'all look up Ralph Tresvant. He made an album called Sensitivity. Produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Shout out to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. He made an album called Man with Sensitivity. And the problem that we have in the sport of boxing today with fans, certain fans of certain fighters, and certain fighters and certain fighters in their camp, they have a bunch of men with sensitivity. I can't believe he said that. What we gonna do, dog? Man, you saw that video he dropped? We gonna pull up. Man, get in contact with him, man, and tell him we need this done. And it's probably not even the fighter. It's probably not even the fighter that's doing it. It's a homeboy who is fortunate enough to be in a position to where he's friends with a guy who's a millionaire from sacrificing his life in the sport of boxing. And I guess he goes around trying to earn his stripes and whatever the case may be. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. Or it could be the fighter himself. But I will say this. When you are on this level, you don't worry about what's going on down here. You want to know why? Because if I'm an eagle, I have a bird's eye view of the situation. I don't worry about what the ants doing on the ground. You want to know why? Because I am above them. Coach, I mean the politics. There's great fights, but it's just, yeah, it is sad. Great fights. Great fights. Richard, what you say, Richard? Hey, Coach, you're on the roll. He said you're a role model to my two sons, Trevor Bryant. Shout out to Trevor Bryant, man. The most feared heavyweight champion walking on earth today. Trevor Bryant. Shout out to Major Key Boxing. Please subscribe to Major Key Boxing. Shout out to Troy Graham. Shout out to Lady Shan. Please subscribe to her channel. Shout out to D-Style Boxing. Please subscribe to his channel. Listen, man, Ralph Tresvant get no respect. Hey, that's what I'm saying, dog. But what I'm saying is, man with sensitivity. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna upload some more sound effects into my StreamYard. I'm gonna have some quotes from Ralph Tresvant. I'm gonna have some quotes from Michael Jackson. Tito, give me some tissue. I'm gonna have some quotes from for the sensitive brothers out in the sport of boxing. This is supposed to be a gladiator sport. I didn't know gladiators worry about who making what videos and man, my feeling hurt. I can't believe you did that about me. And you have people who are in certain camps who worry about what content creators do. Dude, you're next to the guy who has the bag. Why the hell you worry about what some content creators do in the sport of boxing? You're next to the guy who got the bag. You get to hang out. You get to go over his house. You get to eat the food that he cooked in his house. You get to ride on the yachts and stuff with him. Just be happy with that. Why you worried about what other dudes do? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But yeah, I didn't know that. That's how ignorant I was. And I will admit that. I was very ignorant before I started this channel 7 months ago. I had no idea we had a bunch of Ralph Tresvants, 1988 I'll Be Sure's types in this sport. Gladiator sport, but sensitive as hell. Joe Strummer, what you say, fam? You say, Coach, they hiding the Tank Davis pay-per-view numbers. Yeah, I don't know what the numbers is, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. You gladiators 1 minute, but you're crying the next damn minute. So anyway, so the brother who said he's done with boxing, okay, good. I wish you luck in your endeavors. Me, I'm just getting started. So I hope Chris Colbert doesn't get the chef treatment by Uncle Al based on him not towing the line. You see what I'm saying? So I hope our brother Chris Colbert doesn't get the shelf because he didn't tow the kiss certain fighters' ass line. Certain fighters are very protected. We get that. Now, Chris Colbert, I will say this, brother. You don't have any punching power. You don't have any punching power. I would love to see Chris Colbert fight Gary Russell Jr. I think that'd be a good fight. I would like to see Chris Colbert fight Tank, not Tank. Yeah, he got stay the hell away from Tank. Shakur Stevenson. But Shakur is a top-ranked fighter, so that fight probably never happened. That'll be a damn good fight. Both of them are fast as hell. Both of them are fast as all outdoors. That'll be a good fight. Right? So I just want to see Lil B Hop really get more fights. He has 16 fights. He has 16 fights. You see what I'm saying? So I would love to see him get more fights, to be honest with you. And I don't want to see him get blackballed by Uncle Al because certain fighters who have a Christopher Williams type complex, have a I'll be sure type complex, have a man with sensitivity type complex, force him to get put on the shelf. And I will hope like hell, which I don't believe what Fight Hype said, that Chris asked for a video of an interview to be taken down. This guy has done a lot of interviews. Why would he want to get that one taken down? Why would he do that? And he was the direct beneficiary from it. As a matter of fact, let me follow King Tug right now. Not King Tug, but let me do this. Let me do this. Let's follow our brother. As a matter of fact, he had a new subscriber right now. I don't know what his Instagram is. Prime time. There you go. I just followed him. Ta-da. He got 1,944 followers. He ain't got that many. But I'm gonna follow him though. You know why he ain't got that many? Because he ain't got a lot of posts on his Instagram. He needs to start posting more. You know, this content creation is all about consistency. You have to consistently put out content. That's what it's all about. This is how you grow your channels. It's all about consistency. Anything that you're not consistent at, you will not be successful at. I repeat, anything that you're not consistent at, you will not be successful at. You got to understand that. If you want any kind of success in anything in life, you have to be consistent. If you want to not succeed in life, you have to not be consistent. You have to be consistent at not being consistent. You understand what I'm saying? Anything that you want to gain in life, you got to be consistent at it and you got to work hard at it. Exactly. So it's all about consistency. Anything that you do on a daily basis is who you are. If you work every day, you work hard and you perform certain work habits, you will be successful in life because you are constantly doing the same thing over and over. It's called repetition. It's called repetition. So, Chris, man, I would advise you, brother, to go ahead and post more on your Instagram. Go do lives and get more, you know, for me, you got what, 3, 6, 9, 12. This dude has 13 posts. You got to give people a reason why to follow you. Give the people a reason to follow you, Chris. Right now, you have 13 posts. You don't have a reason for anybody to follow you. So it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Like, he really needs to work on his brand. That's what I tell him. Hey, man, work on your brand, bro. Let's build it up. One thing Ryan Garcia did do, he did work on his Instagram brand. Ryan Garcia is an Instagram model right now. You know what I mean? So if the boxing don't work out for him, he has a brand on the social media platform. He has his subscribers, his followers, and they will support him. So I would advise Primetime, Chris Colbert, to do that. I would love to see Chris Colbert fight Gary Russell Jr. or Shakur Stevenson. I would love to see that. Michael Doyle, what do you say, fam? You say wisdom, coach, wisdom. Yeah, absolutely. Anything you do repetitiously, you will be successful at it. You got to be consistent. That's what it's all about. Consistency. And you got to understand it's not going to happen overnight. You're going to have some times when shit ain't going too well. You got to work through that. You got to fight through that. So I hope that our brother Chris Colbert can get some more fights. He's only had 16 fights. Stay the hell away from Tank Davis. That'll be my advice. Stay the hell away from Tank Davis. If Floyd Mayweather tries to make that fight with you, I would turn that fight down. You have some things that you need to work on from a defensive standpoint, in my opinion. I know Chris Colbert, he's very cocky. He's very confident. And I love that in him, right? I love that in him. But I was watching the way when he throw that right hand, and he can easily be timed if you can pull it off. He got kind of predictable a little. But I will say this. And I saw when King Tug did decide to commit and rush Chris Primetime a little bit. Now they did trade some shots. Primetime took a good punch from now I'm not gonna lie, he took a damn good punch from King Tug. Now King Tug caught him with some good clean right hands in the exchange when they was exchanging punches. He got he got caught with some good clean right hands. I'm gonna be honest with you. But he hung in there. He can't fight Tank like that. I just, you know what I mean? Like Tank has good footwork and he hits hard. So there's levels to this. I just think that he's only 24 years old, right? And I think Tank is like 26. He just needs to stay away from Tank. Fight somebody like a Gary Russell Jr. Fight someone like someone that doesn't really have power. Fight someone like a Gary Russell Jr. Fight someone like Shakur Stevenson. And hell, he can even fight some of those fighters that Tank fought, like the Santa Cruz and stuff like that. He can fight those guys. He can fight those guys. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. You know what I mean? Yeah, who that? Yeah, Troy, I see you. Yeah, I don't care what y'all say about Trevor Bryan, man. That's my dog, man. I ain't switching out on Trevor Bryan. If you see any channel on YouTube talking about Trevor Bryan, you know they got it from me. Because ain't nobody on YouTube covering Trevor Bryan. Matter of fact, we need to try to make that interview happen, man. Lil Santa Cruz going to smash him up. I don't know about that. I don't know, Carm, about that. I don't know. I just think that his jab is going to be a problem for anybody. He got a quick ass jab. So I don't, Michael Doyle say nobody talks about Bryan except you. Exactly. So when he has a fight, it's from me. I'm the one that's talking about him. That's my whole point. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is. The most avoided fighter in the sport of boxing in the heavyweight division. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. And I'm going to say it with a straight face, like Blue say, facts. Facts. Hey, that's how they say. Nigga be looking at the camera, telling a bold-faced lie and turn around and say facts. With a straight face. Facts. Let me stop, man. Let me stop. Let me stop clowning, man. Let me stop clowning. Hey, man, as a matter of fact, let me see if my dog is on Instagram. Trevor the Bryant. Let me see if my dog on Instagram. I'm gonna see what's up. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's right. I just followed my dog. That's right. That's right. What do you see? The WBA heavyweight champion of the world, 21-0, 15 KOs, New York native, Florida living. So he's down here in Florida with me. I got to find my dog. Brave Clothing CEO. Oh, yes. Oh. You know I'm a fanboy of Trevor Bryant. Terrence Crawford is my favorite fighter. I make no bones about that. But I am a fanboy of Trevor, the Terminator Bryant. And he's right here in Florida with me. As a matter of fact, I'm finna send him a DM right now. Guys. You goddamn right. I'm finna send Trevor Bryant a DM right now. That's right. Live, I'm reaching out to my dog, Trevor, the Terminator Bryant, the only American heavyweight champion that we currently have in the sport of boxing today. Facts. I don't care how you slice it. I don't care how you dice it. When you look and see who is the American heavyweight champion currently right now, it's Trevor, the Terminator Bryant. I'm texting him right now. Yeah, man. Y'all gonna put some respect on his name. I'm texting him right now, guys. You know what I mean? I'm a fanboy of Trevor Bryant. I'm giving y'all the opportunity to jump on the bandwagon. I don't have to do this. You see what I'm saying? But because everybody in the chat, y'all good people, I'm giving you an opportunity to jump on the bandwagon. Because you're good people. You see what I'm saying? Because you're good people. I'm giving you an opportunity to jump on the bandwagon right now. And I will vouch for you. Hey, wait for what you say. Get him on here, coach. Yeah, listen, I'm finna reach out to him. I'm reaching out to him. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Toby Barlett, get him on board, Coach Trevor Bryant, the Terminator. That's right. That's right. Javigo, what you say, fam? Javigo, Coach, that's your take. What you say, Coach? What is your take on Fanning Fanon and his lives? Yeah, I don't shout out to Javigo.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Fanon ain't been the same since Jabba the Hutt kicked him out of the Alphabet Boy community. Ever since he got kicked out of the Jabba the Hutt Alphabet Boy community, he ain't been the same. He done went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He a Blood one day. He a Crip one day. He a GD the next day. He's a part of 4 or 5 different gangs, and this nigga in his 50s. So he ain't been the same since. So yeah, man. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Absolutely. Trevor Bryant better pick up Terrence Crawford. He pissing me off. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm gonna get my dog on here. Me and Trevor, the Terminator Bryant. I'm gonna get him on here, man. And that's right. I'm reaching out to him. You see what I'm saying? So I'm giving y'all the opportunity right now to get into our good graces. Because I know you're good people. Because you're good people, that's the only reason I'm doing this. Only reason I'm doing this. Shane, you think it's funny. But when I get my dog on the show, I don't want you asking for no autographs neither. You see what I'm saying? Don't ask for no autographs, but I'm trying to give y'all an opportunity to jump on the bandwagon. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to give y'all an opportunity to jump on the bandwagon. You know, pound for pound in the heavyweight division, I got Trevor Bryan. I think he in my top 2 right now. He in my top 2 right now. Is Trevor Bryan number 1? Tyson Fury is undefeated, so I got him number 2. I got Joshua number 3 because he's a unified champion. I have Wilder number 4 because he's the ex WBC champion. And number 5, y'all can pick. Yeah, that's a pick 'em. Number 5 is a pick 'em. Oh, what you say, sis? No, I'm laughing at what you said about Fanon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he ain't been the same. He ain't been the same since Jabba the Hutt kicked him out. Ever since Jabba the Hutt kicked him out of the community, he ain't been the same. And see, that's what happened when you follow these cults, these cult-like followers. When you don't toe the line and they throw you out, you go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And that's what it is. The man that went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And now he's in the insane asylum. You know what I mean? He's in the insane asylum. They don't kick them out. That's why you don't be following. You don't have no leader named Jabba the Hutt. You don't follow no group of old ass niggas who just go around talking tough and threatening people online. He said, I just called him, no answer. Yeah, he ain't gonna answer for you, he gonna answer for me. Cause he know you been hating on him, Troy. That's why he answered. He know you been hating on him. He gonna answer for me though. I got him. I'm gonna get him, Troy. I'm gonna get him. I got him. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That's what happened, man. Don't be joining no crews, no cliques, none of that, man. Just rock with good people. Y'all make good content together. And if we don't agree on certain things, we just don't agree on certain things. But if I'm the leader and you got to pay membership fees to be a part of this organization, what's the benefits of being in the organization? Is there any 401k plans, or am I able to get any stock in the company? Like, what's the benefits? What kind of perks I have? If I go some places, do I get in certain venues for free, or can I get a car dealership to give me a car? Or what's the benefits of being a part of this organization? Because before I join anything, I want to know what the benefits are. Ed Wait Forum said, Fanon got some serious head issues, clearly. His meltdown was hard to watch. He's a fool, but can't wish that kind of meltdown on anyone. He just went batshit crazy. Yeah, that's what happened, man. That's what happened, man. When you're a part of organizations, they ain't got no benefits. And then when the leader kick you out, that's what happened, bro. Because when you go to believe in all that crazy shit, that they be spitting, and then when they kick you out, and that's literally your life, you know what I mean? They kick you out, you go crazy. I still wish him the best. I feel sorry for him. But hey, that's my soft side kicking in. I hope he's alive. Hey man, I ain't got no comment. Be honest with you. To be honest with you, sister. I ain't got no comment on that. I don't give a damn. I ain't got a dog in the fight. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I'm just saying that's what happens. That's what happens. When you got a leader named Jabba the Hutt, and you got a no clout, no benefit having organization. There's no benefits. I've been on, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Like, when you join an organization, there's supposed to be some kind of perks or benefits that come with being in the organization. 401k plans, stock options, can I write some stuff off on my taxes for company expenses? It has to be something more than, I could just go around on the internet and put a hashtag that say Alphabet Boys and a strong emoji and that's it. Gotta be something more than that for me to, you know what I mean? If you want to convince me, you see what I'm saying? If you want to convince me that you're a legit organization, it has to be, what are the benefits? What are the perks? Mal is cold with it, but I get it. Demonic rhetoric, you would be bound to go out like that. Yeah. But you see what I'm saying? Absolutely. I'm not the.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Ricky Torres for the super chat. He said Malik criticized Mike Tyson, but 85 to 91, he was a legendary undisputed champion. Drew said TY he'll 200 more subscriptions from you talking about him. I don't understand what you're saying. Drew said thank you. Oh yeah. I ain't worried about that. Tell him I said you're welcome. I like looking out, I like helping out the police officers. Tell him I said thank you. You're welcome. Because I'm growing too. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm growing too. So tell him I said thank you. Tell him I said you're welcome. Officer Drew, please don't arrest me, sir.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over.
Shout out to Mike from Boston. He said, Drew, how you going to let a white boy cook you in a debate on your own channel? Your own alphabet boy brothers were saying, I watched you. Hold this L. Hey, man, I don't know nothing about those things. You got to let me know. You got to let me know about that Mike from Boston, man. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I just want to know, before I join anything, I have to know what the benefits is. You see what I'm saying? Like, and if something happened to me, can I pass it down to my kids or something like that? It has to be something more than just a bunch of tough talk and internet trolling and internet bullying and typing in all caps and threatening and stuff. It has to be something more than that. Before I join anything. I'm gonna look it over like, okay, let's see what the benefits, the pros and the cons. All right, so look at that. Okay, no, check. All right, let me look at that right there. All right, check. Okay, let me see what check. Check. Okay, now these are the cons. All right, noted this. No, that ain't gonna work. No, I don't know about that there. Okay, wait. Yeah, it ain't. If the cons outweigh the pros, I'm not damn sure ain't paying no membership fees to no goddamn body. It ain't happening. Not no Buddha Dean organization. Buddha Dean means fake. That's what we say in Florida. When we call in Florida, old school Florida, you know what I'm talking about. Buddha Dean mean fake. No pseudo, play, pretend organization. So it'll drive you crazy. So when the leader kick you out, the man went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I don't feel sorry for guys who, I'm just saying I don't like, I don't have that kind of tender heart like that. I'm the type of guy, I'm straight down the middle. If I'm with you, I'm with you. If I'm against you, I'm against you. If I rock with you, I rock with you. If I don't fuck with you, you ain't never got to worry about me ever rocking with you. That's how I am. And the guys who I came up around are the exact same way. Just being honest with you. So it is what it is. I'm just being honest. But yeah, man. So Chris Colbert, we hope that we wish you much success, brother. You do have some things that you need to work on. And I would encourage you to work on being, just watching out for the straight right hand, not being reckless at times when you're on the attack. You got caught with some good right hands. Let me see what you say. Coach, you get a signed photograph of Jabba the Hutt and Wilder with a form to sign confirming you can't use sense. No. I need something more than that. Hyphy says Fanon tried to blackmail small channels that weren't alphabet boards. No sympathy for him. Yeah, I ain't got no sympathy for him. I don't. If I perceive you somebody that I don't rock with, or if I perceive you as an enemy, I won't shed a tear for your ass. And they won't shed a tear for me. It is what it is. I'm just being honest with you. It's the cold, hard reality. There's exactly it would say, oh, they're exactly that. Internet bullies, nothing more, nothing less. Like Kenny Porter, Pimp Slap, Fred, when he started to feel himself, other Alphabet Boy members are even more dumb. Yeah. You know, but as it relates to Kathy W., what you say, sis? Coach, who is Trevor Bryant? And if it's true that all of these well-known boxers have ducked him, how in the hell do I not know who he is? Because they ducking him, Kathy. That's the point. My sister, Kathy, let me break this down for you, my sister. You see, the man has conspired to keep my brother, Trevor, the Terminator Bryant, who is currently the current WBA heavyweight American champion of the world. This is facts, my sister. And the system that the man created is conspiring to keep my brother blackballed so that the other champions within the heavyweight division do not fight him, because they fear that if my brother Trevor Bryant was to get the other straps, that he would be undisputed and the belts will go back to Don King Promotions. And this is why you never heard of him, my sister. There's a concerted effort from the man in the media to keep my brother from getting his biggest payday. This is why you never heard of him, my sister. They are the system put together a plan, my sister, to make sure that no one in the media will speak on my brother, the only American heavyweight champion in the world, Trevor Bryant. So this is why, my sister, Kathy W., that you have not heard of him. But it is my job to resurrect my brother, Trevor Bryant, so that I can bring his name to the forefront so that the masses will know who he is. And that's what I'm doing today, my sister. Please leave your offering in the collection plate. Please do. Please do. Listen, and I'm going to tell you guys something. Because you're good people, I know you're good people, I'm going to get your autograph poster for Trevor the Terminator Bryant. I don't do this for everybody now. But I'm going to get in contact with him. We're going to see, can we get him on the show? You see what I'm saying? And then once we got to make sure that he gets exposed to the masses. You see what I'm saying? Because there's a concerted effort by the man, a conspiracy against my brother. And that's what we're going to do. You see what I'm saying? And you know, really, it's bigger than Trevor Bryant. What it is, they're trying to keep Don King out because he's a Don King fighter. He's a Don King fighter. G-Man, what's up, brother? You said, what's up, coach? Is it true the American heavyweight champ is only giving interviews to the Alphabet Boy channels, and that's why you can't get an interview, or no? The only American heavyweight champ that we have is Trevor Bryant. That's what's true. Trevor Bryant is the only American heavyweight champion. We don't have any other American heavyweight champions. To be honest with you, that's one. And two, I haven't reached out to anyone else to do an interview. There's only one person I reached out to do an interview. And he's coming on the show. I'm not even going to mention his name yet. He's coming on the show. And I'm excited about it. That's it. I only reached out to one person. And he, you know, I have his phone number and he says he's coming on the show. So, pause. You know what I mean? Pause. Kathy, he said they ducking him all right, but he's promoted by Don King and Coach. Hey, Toby Barnett, what's up, man? Hey, Toby, hey, what you say? You say he's promoted by Don King and Coach Malachi, so he's in safe hands. You're right. He sure enough is. That's right. He's in safe hands. Look what you say. You say Charles Martin walked the earth. Charles Martin walked this earth like a god, so Trevor could run. Yeah, man. You know Charles Martin. Shout out to Charles Martin too, man. I don't know when the last time he had a fight, but Shout out to Charles Martin. You know, funny enough, Trevor has have a half a Wilder resume. If he beat Ortiz, and he will have exactly the same resume as well. Nah, Trevor only had 21 fights though. You see what I'm saying? You know, he would have had more, but you know, y'all gotta understand that Don King has been blackballed in the sport of boxing because he don't made so much money. You know, Don King got plenty of money, plenty money. Let's see something. Let's see something, guys. Hold on. Let's see something, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to see something, guys. Bear with me one moment. Let's see. Let's see. Don King was born 1931. Damn. He's 90 years old. Oh, net worth. Let's look at Don King net worth. The man got a net worth of $150 million. Don King has a net worth of $150 million. The man got plenty of money. That's a lot of damn money for a promoter. That's a lot of money for a promoter. Chuck Ross, what you say, Coach Malachi? Better not be holding the spit bucket of Trevor Bryan when he makes his ring return. Listen, bro, Don King got plenty of money, but they don't blackball Don King. They don't want Don King, they don't want Don King, to be in the game because he's supposed to have fighters up under him like Bob Arum still have fighters. But they don't blackball him. So Trevor Bryan got the wrong promotional company. Now he got the right promoter. But what it is, Don King been blackballed. There in essence, this is why Trevor Bryan blackballed. So it is what it is. Michael Doyle says if JD's is having 30% of Wilder, coach should have the same for Bryan because he's champion all the time. Hey man, listen. He's the only American heavyweight champion right now. So since we're going to follow the narrative that we are going to support all Black American fighters, quote unquote, according to some hypocritical organizations, we support all Black American fighters. I'm gonna support Trevor Bryan. He's Black and he's American and he's a champion. They ain't got nothing to say about that. You see what I'm saying? Just let you know. Just let you know. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reach out to Trevor Bryan. I'm gonna reach out to him. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna reach out to him, and I'm seeking I get him on the show. I'm dead ass right now. Dead ass serious. He said, "What do you think about Fury Wilder 3 card, coach? A lot of heavyweights fighting, some good fights. I like them heavyweight cards, so I'm pretty rare. Let's look that up. That's a good question. Wilder Fury 3 undercard. Let's look that up. Because I'm not going to lie, I don't know all of the undercard, everybody that's on it. Come on, man. Undercard. Okay. Cool. All right, let's look at it. Okay, I agree. Who's on the undercard of Fury and Wilder? So I see we have a cross-promotional fight, FA Jabba. So this is proof. FA Jabba is now with Top Rank, guys. FA Jabba is now with Top Rank. Let's see, you have a cross-promotional class with undefeated prospect Cuba's Frank Sanchez, meaning Nigeria's FA Jabba. So FA Jabba is fighting Frank Sanchez. Let's see. Okay. And they also have Robert Helenius versus Adam Kalnaki. That's a good fight. And we have Jared Anderson, which Jared Anderson is a top-ranked fighter, with Vladimir Tereshkin. So this is the thing, right? So this is proof. Top Rank and PBC cross-promote fights all the time. Yeah, now FA Jabba is signed, his promotional company is he's with Top Rank now. He's with Top Rank now, Carson. I don't know who his manager is. I'm just saying he's with Top Rank right now. But this is proof PBC and Top Rank does business all the time. So when Errol Spence said, well, Crawford on the other side of the street, that didn't make any sense to me because by Al Haymon and Uncle Al and Bob Arum do cross-promote fights all the time. But when it comes to certain fighters, it's the other side of the street. Think about that. If the WBA regular belts is good enough for Tank, it's good enough for Don King and Trevor to terminate. Yeah, and terminate Trevor. Yeah, you're right about that. What's good for the gander is good for the goose. You can't say that Tank is a 3-time champion because he got three WBA regular championship belts. But then when Trevor Bryant has it, you say that, oh man, it don't mean nothing. That's that double standard I be talking about. You see what I'm saying? That's that double standard I be talking about. Yeah. Martin Ramos. Yeah, you're right. FA been with Top Rank for a little over a year now. Yeah, exactly. But what I'm saying is, well, so when you hear these guys say, oh man, you can't get these fights because you with the wrong promotional company, it's a lie. Because why these fights are happening? You know, Tyson Fury and Wilder, they two different sides of the street. They fighting each other for the third time. But even if we put that aside, look at all these different cross-promotional fights with Top Rank and PBC that's happening. So this is how you know, it's a lie. Trevor Bryant has the most important heavyweight championship belt. All the great fathers had it. Yeah, Ali had that belt. You see what I'm saying? So, but you get what I'm saying though. All of that stuff about you on the wrong promotional company, if you want to get these fights, you got to sign with these fighters, that's bullshit. It only applies when a certain fighter says it. When a certain fighter says it, they take it and run with it because it fits the narrative. But you see cross-promotional fights with PBC and Top Rank all of the goddamn time. But when it comes to a certain fighter who say, call Al, cap, I'm big fish. When it comes to big fish, guess what? You're on the wrong side of the street. But guess what? Bob Arum and Uncle Al cross-promote and do fights all the goddamn time. So I just point out the hypocrisy. I point out the hypocrisy in it. Because if you truly on the wrong side of the street and my promotional company don't do business with your promotional company, then why in the hell the receipts don't say that? The receipts say something totally different. He say no many slick heavyweights have power. 21-year-old Jared Anderson has that. He's going to be a player. Yeah, Jared Anderson going to be there, the next American heavyweight champion of the world one day. He's going to be the American heavyweight champion of the world one day. I truly believe that. And I'm going to be promoting the hell out of him. Hyphy. Crawford fought multiple PBC fighters at 140. Facts. Yeah, facts. He does. He has. But when it comes to certain fighters, you're on the wrong side of the street. Bold and understanding say the politics of boxing has just corrupted the ring belt. The Spence versus Pacquiao winner will now have a belt. I thought the vacant belt was reserved for 1 and 2 fighters in that division. Yeah, I don't know. Joe Strummer said PBC is going broke, coach. Yeah, Joe, I don't know, brother. I don't have any facts on that, to be honest with you. I don't have any facts on that, if they're going broke or not. Because I know Al Haymon has a bunch of hedge fund investors. The investors are the one who run pretty much. Al Haymon is the face of PBC, but it's those investors who put that money up are the real power. And along with Al Haymon, along with him. Coach Malachi, they not big fish. Haymon lets the little fish swim in the other ponds. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the big fish they won't cross promote them. They let the little fish go. Okay, yeah. What you say, lady saying, I'm going to make some Cocoa Pops. Hey, Alice Skin, what you say, champ? It is sort of true, but Wilder is a PBC big fish. Abs. This is his 3rd time he has fought Fury. Yeah. It said WBA regular was still a good belt when Lucas Brown beat Char gave. Yeah. And Char. Yeah, Char. Yeah, he said, yeah, you're right about that. And Char was weak. And Char was weak though. Then Char sat on it for years. So it's lost its value, unfortunately. Yeah, I think these belts up. You know what egg weight form? I think these belts are very I don't know, bro. It seems like it's very subjective to which belt has importance, depending on who the fighter is. You see what I'm saying? Because Tank has what, 3 different WBA regular championship belts, and it's important when he has it, right? But when who the guy Tank just beat? When that guy had it, wasn't nobody even talking about the belt. Who the guy was Tank just beat, guys? Who the guy that Tank just beat, guys? You know, I don't forgot the dude name. That's how much of a Barrios. Tank just beat Barrios. When Barrios had the WBA regular championship belt, guess what? Didn't nobody even know he had it. It had no importance. As soon as Tank beat him, now the belt has value. Do you see what I'm saying? So depending, that going to show you how subjective that shit is. That goes to show you how subjective it is. Joe Strummer saying, Coach, I'm scared the Alphabet Boys might go crazy while the losers. I'm staying strapped. Yeah, you know what, man? I don't know what's going to happen, bro, because there's so much negative energy surrounding that. From, it is what it is, man. Yeah, man, I really appreciate that, bro. It is what it is. I'm reading on text messages, guys. Okay. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just subjective to depending on who has it. If Tank has it, it's the greatest belt in the world. When Barrios had it wasn't shit. Hey, Mario Barrios, I barely heard of the dude. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. It's very subjective, bro. Like what you say, G-Man? You say Crawford got the WBO strap. I look at the WBO as the weakest sanctioning belt, but Crawford is pound for pound one of the best. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, to me, the belt is subjective, bro. Because if Errol Spence had that same belt, it'd be a different category. It'd be a different story. So it just all I'm saying, I'm just pointing out the obvious. It's just forget who the fighters are, right? It's just that when it's G-Man, when it's depending on which fighter has the belt, that determines which crew or clique or organization or decides whether it has value or not. And that's what's going on. She said, I lived in San Antonio for 6 years, never heard of him. You see what I'm saying? Man, my damn back itching. But you see what I'm saying, guys? Like, it just depends on which. Let me sit back, guys. I've been sitting up the whole damn show. It just depends on which it depends on which fighter has that belt. It depends on which fighter has that belt. So it is what it is, man. But we need to get the fights that we want. We do have Castano fighting Jamel Charlo on the I think that's July 17th. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. As you guys know, Jamel Charlo is one of my favorite fighters. I like Jamel Charlo. I like his attitude. I like that he's angry all the time. The nigga never smile. He's always upset. He always feel like he has something to prove. He has an attitude. I like that. Joe Strummer, what do you say, Coach? You think Plant rejects that Canelo fight? Bro, if you look at any of the old videos that I made after Canelo beat Billy Joe Saunders, I said that I seriously doubt that Canelo will fight Caleb Eggplant because Uncle Al is not going to allow that belt to leave his stable. Karma Serene, do you remember me saying that, sis? Do you remember me saying that? I say, man, I seriously doubt that fight happened, man. Uncle Al ain't gonna because he don't took the L already with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. So they lost that belt. Andrew Ruiz had all the belts, had the other 3 belts from Anthony Joshua, but he was forced to go into the rematch. Anthony Joshua got that belt back. Then Tyson Fury came and beat Deontay Wilder, took that belt. So now PBC don't have any belts in the heavyweight division, right? And then the other heavyweight division, the other titles with Don King, that's Trevor Bryan at WBA belt. And then they have a champion at the super middleweight division. They have a champion there with Caleb Eggplant. And we all know that, and I told y'all that I do not believe in Caleb Eggplant. Carmen Serene, you said yes, yeah, I remember. You see what I'm saying? I said that I don't think Uncle Al gonna let that fight happen. Caleb Eggplant is gonna find a way not to fight Canelo. The most money he's ever made in the fight was like $800,000 or $900,000. So if he want 10 million, and let's say Canelo say, look, I'll give you 8 million or 9 million. It's still 10 times more than what you ever made. Your biggest payday. That man know he gonna get knocked out. They call Caleb Eggplant sweet hands. Yeah, he's sweet hands fighting cab drivers and Uber drivers. We know Canelo gonna plant that egg right in the ground. And I ain't got no issues with Caleb Plant. You know, the fake John B. You know, he does look kind of like John B though. The fake color me bad. I ain't really got no problems with him, to be honest with you. You know, I'm clowning him, of course, but you know, Canelo gonna beat the brakes off that boy. He is not going to fight that dude. So, can't wait for July 25th. What they're going to say after the King goes out on his shield will be his last fight because he's going to take too much punishment. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. King KO, what you say, fam? You said that Canelo trying to fight old Better Beef. If he's trying to fight Better Beef, then that means that the Caleb Eggplant fight is not going through. It's not going to happen. Bro, just look at it from a political standpoint, right? Caleb Plant would probably take the fight to get the payday, but Uncle Al like, damn, man, we don't lost. We can't afford to lose that belt. So Caleb Eggplant don't want that smoke. You know, the fake John B, the fake Color Me Bad, the fake Robin Thicke, the fake Justin Timber fake. You see what I'm saying? And then what I noticed, Karma, what I noticed when Canelo beat Billy Joe Saunders, you know, these alphabet boy channels went to talking about how great Caleb Plant, you know, with Caleb Plant, sweet hands. He has this and that. I was like, oh, here it go. Not they hyping up Caleb Eggplant. What are you gonna do? Come with I want to sex you up, like Color Me Bad? John B. What are you gonna do? Get Canelo some sugar? Because he damn sure ain't gonna beat him. You know what I mean? Now they hyping him up like he the great white hope now, so he's supposed to be the one that's gonna dethrone Canelo. I don't believe him. You know, I'm just being honest with you. I don't believe in Caleb Eggplant. I don't. I'm not a fan of Buddy. I've never been a fan of him, really, to be honest with you. I'm not impressed with him. I'm just being honest with you. He said, what you say, we need to stop saying fighters want X amount of money when it's Al Haymon who's demanding the purses. Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe in Color Me Bad though. I just don't. They was one hit wonders in the goddamn ways. That was a nice little song that came out in 92, you know what I mean? On the New Jack City soundtrack. Y'all remember Color Me Bad, man. They was, you know what I mean? Caleb Eggplant remind me of the lead singer of Color Me Bad. But Canelo gonna beat the brakes off that boy. And Uncle Al ain't gonna let him sign no contract to fight Canelo. Canelo can offer Caleb Eggplant $20 million. He won't sign it. He ain't gonna sign it. For what? So he can lose his belt? Well, he gonna fight a whole bunch of bums that's with the PBC. Keep fighting them. Alphabet Boy's gonna hype him up like he Rocky Marciano some goddamn body. You see what I'm saying? And so he messed his hand up and couldn't even stop Caleb Trucks. Yeah, that dude there, man. You know, and for all of the Caleb Eggplant fans out there, if I'm hurting your feelings because I'm talking about your fighter, I do not apologize. I don't apologize. Because you shouldn't be so goddamn sensitive. On this channel, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? You know, I just ain't, you know. Al Haymon's only white champion, I think. Yeah, that might be. And I know that, you know, he came up in the hood and, you know, he's supposed to have soul and all that shit. I don't damn all that. I don't care about none of that. I don't, if he run his ass up on Canelo, his ass get implanted in the ground. So he's the only thing that's standing in between Canelo and total supremacy. Hey, listen, hey, Shay, you need to go, Shay and Carmen Serene, go watch The Last Dragon. When Sho'nuff walked into the theater and his goons kicked the door open. And they said, am I the meanest? Sho'nuff. Am I the prettiest? Sho'nuff. Am I the roughest, toughest mofo low down this town? Sho'nuff. Who am I? Sho'nuff. Who am I? Sho'nuff. I can't hear you. You see what I'm saying? Like, and when Sho'nuff was walking down the aisle, and this little boy, he had to be about 10 years old. He said, I know who will beat you up. Bruce Leroy. That's who will do that. And then Sho'nuff took his glasses off. And he said, who said that? And he said, Beast, go get him. He said, I'll go get him, Show. I'll get him, Show. Beast was a yes man. Does it sound familiar? Certain fighters have yes men in their camp. I'll get him, Show. He go, Show. He go, Show. He held this little 10-year-old kid up and Sho'nuff had him jacked up in the air. He said, who you saying whoop me? He said, Bruce Leroy. And he pointed over there to where Bruce Leroy was at. And they put him down. And then Sho'nuff walked over there to Bruce Leroy. And what he said, well, I seen the movie 1,000 times, bro. One of my favorite movies of all time. He said, well, if it isn't the serious Bruce Leroy, no, he said Leroy Green. He said, I'm tired of all this mumbo jumbo that you saying about Kung Fu or something like that, giving Kung Fu a bad name. You know what I mean? He said, skinny little punks like you that give Kung Fu a bad name. He said, well, I'm here to let everybody know that I'm back. The Shogun is back in town. And then Beast was over there say, Leroy, he said, that's the only person standing in the way of Sho'nuff of Sho'nuff having total supremacy. Bro, just go watch that movie. Hey, the way he said it was so goddamn funny, bro. So, where am I going at with this? Caleb Eggplant is the only one that's standing in the way of Canelo and total supremacy of being undisputed in the super middleweight champion and the super middleweight division. For him to be the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. Do you think that Uncle Al is going to allow his only champion in that division to fight Canelo, knowing damn well he don't stand a snowball chance in hell? It's not a matter of if Canelo is going to win. It's a matter of how he's going to win. Will it be a body shot? Will it be an uppercut? Will Caleb Eggplant get out of the ring? See, what you guys don't know is, well, you guys do know this. The politics of boxing, man, is something else, man. The politics of boxing is something else. You see what I'm saying? So, Caleb Eggplant, Canelo gonna offer him $20 million. They ain't taking that fight. Literally. You know what I mean? So, Alex Kill said, The Last Dragon, one of my favorite movies. Canelo is sick of the Superman stories about the what's up? Legendary Caleb Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth. Nigga, please. That's where I got that from. Sure enough. Nigga, please. The man catching bullets with his teeth. Caleb Eggplant. The Alphabet Boy channel say that, Caleb Eggplant, they call him sweet hands. He can do this and he can do that. And he has speed and footwork that Canelo ain't never seen before. Nigga, please. They don't even believe that. To watch when Blue try to hype up Caleb Eggplant with a straight face, if you want to see some funny shit, watch Blue when he's talking about Caleb Eggplant. Watch the straight face he has when he's telling this goddamn lie. Nigga, please. You see what I'm saying? Catching bullets. So he is going to be the one to beat Canelo. Caleb Eggplant is going to want to beat Canelo. Nigga, please. Miss me with that bullshit. But anyways, I said it, guys. Remember. Lisa, what you say, Lisa? Show enough was a damn fool. Show enough, listen, man. And then they let Show enough get beat at the end, man. Lisa, come on now. Hey, listen, oh my God. How Show enough get whooped at the end? Man, Barry Gordon need to be shot for that. Shout out to Barry Gordon. You gonna let Show enough. Show enough was the movie. You gonna let him get whooped by Leroy Green. Man, he said, Coach, I'm gonna do a Shelton, say Plant stops Canelo to the fight. Hey, Shelton, oh no, man. Yeah, Shelton. Hey, Elvis, you crazy, man. Hey, shout out to my brother, man, Retro Boxing Documentaries, man. Y'all please go subscribe, man. Y'all please go subscribe, man. Happy holidays to you too, brother. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, for real though, man. For real though. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro, like, what you say? Coach, drop that cash out. I got Plant by unanimous decision. Hey, the cash out right there. The cash out right there, Toon. $ New Media Today USA. Man, don't do that, man. Toon, don't do that. You my dog, man. Don't do that. Toon, don't do that, man. Don't do that, dog. Hey, listen. If that fight get made, Toon, please don't bet on that fight, bro. Man, listen, man. Listen. Let's see. Billy Joe Saunders went 8 rounds with Canelo. I see Eggplant getting stopped probably like the 6th. Probably like the 6th. I think once he feel that power, whatever plan he had going into the fight, all that shit gonna change. Whatever plan he had, it's gonna go out the window. That dude Canelo hit hard. That dude hit too hard, bro. Bro, when I see him throw them body shots, I feel those shots watching the fight. I'm like, damn. And the way he sets his shots up is crazy. It's crazy. I'm just being honest with you. The way Canelo set his shots up is crazy. Yeah, man, shout out to my brother, man, Blood, man. Alex Skill, sure enough, got beat because his batteries ran out. No, man, hell no, man. Alex Skill, you know what time that was. You know what time that was, man. I'm still mad about that. My dog sure enough get whooped. How you gonna let sure enough get whooped, man? Hey, hold on. He say, let's do it, coach. $250. You confident, right? Oh, listen. Hell yeah, I'm confident. I tell you what. Okay, you want a 250 bet? If you want to give your money away, Toon. If you want to give your money away, okay. So we got a $250 bet on if Canelo and Caleb Plant, if that fight happen, I got Canelo. Not only do I have Canelo, I got Canelo by knockout, whether TKO, because there's a possibility that they could just throw the towel in and he may not come out of the ring. Yeah, I got that. I got that. Hey, that's easy money there. I got that. Bro, listen, you can have my money. If you got that much faith in Caleb Plant, then so be it. Coach, is Canelo the new Ali? Nah, hell no. Hell no, he ain't no new Ali. Yeah, you gonna never get me to say no shit like that. Canelo is the new Canelo. He ain't no Ali comparison, none of that. Hell no. Hell to the no. Shoot, I could think of some. I could think of quite a few fighters that'll give Canelo that work from my era. From my era. You know what I mean? Roy Jones, Julian Jackson, Simon Brown. You know, so but I ain't gonna get into all that. You know what I mean? No, he ain't that. Hey, listen, nah, that's a bet. That's a bet, bro. Like, hey, man. Shit. Hey, too, man. If you got that much faith to K to plant, man, so be it, bro. Hey, man. Hey, July 24th, 2021. Yeah, I got it. Me and you have a $250 bet. If that fight happens. You know, so I'm just, hey, man. No, I know you're good for it, brother. I know you're good for it. I'm just saying, we good. And I'm gonna pay you. You're gonna get your money the next morning or the same night. But I don't think that fight gonna happen. I just don't see Uncle Al making that fight happen. Jabril Bay, coach, how you like that fighter, Ali Rivera? Oh, listen, that dude good. Yes, Jabril Bay. That guy, he the one knocked Buddy out last night. I like Ali Rivera, bro. I like Ali Rivera. Now I will say this: the guy who he fought, he kept falling he kept getting hit with the same punch, dog. Center line right hand, pop, and then he got knocked out with getting hit with the center line right hand right down the goddamn middle. He got caught with he got knocked out with a 2-piece, and he was getting hit with that same 2-piece the whole goddamn fight. Even when he knocked Ali Rivera down, when he knocked him down, Ali Rivera was still landing that 2-piece. You see what I'm saying? Last Dragon remake, Trevor Bryan plays Show Enough. Dillian White plays Bruce Leroy. No, Bruce Leroy got to be somebody light skinned. You got to have somebody light skinned. And Trevor Bryan won't play no good. He won't play no good. Show Enough. Listen. You know who I get to play Show Enough? If they make a new Last Dragon, I get Jamel Charlo. Either Jamel Charlo or Deontay Wilder. I think Wilder will make a damn good Show Enough. You know what I mean? Wilder will make a damn good Show Enough or Jamel Charlo. Or Jamel Charlo. Or Jamel Charlo. I think he'll make a damn good Show Enough. Trevor Bryan, hell no. Nah. That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? Because you need somebody with personality. Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, R.I.P. to Julius Carey. R.I.P. to Julius Carey, aka Show Enough. That's the actor who played Show Enough. He passed away some years ago. R.I.P. to that brother. But anybody else got faith in Caleb Eggplant? I'm taking all bets. Me and Toon got money to decide right now. Yeah, me and Toon got a $250 bet. Anybody else got faith in Caleb Eggplant? Anybody? If that fight is made. Me personally, I am of the opinion that fight ain't gonna get made. I don't think that fight gonna get made. But if anybody else got faith in them, I'm taking all goddamn bets. My limit is $1,000. I bet all the way up to 1,000. That's the most I'll be willing to go. Alan Skill, what you say? Rampage Jackson is Show Enough. Yeah, Rampage to play a good Show Enough as well. Rampage to play a good fight, a good Show Enough as well. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So yeah, you gotta have somebody that you gotta have somebody that can play that character real well. Trevor Bryan, nah. I would say, hold on, guys. All right, so I know the table. I would say sorry about that, guys. Jamel Charlo, because he always angry. Jamel mad right now. Jamel Charlo mad right now. So he always mad and angry. So we get Jamel Charlo to play Show Enough. Boy, if I can get him that part, boy, if I can get him that part. Oh, man. If I can get him that part. Boy. Or Deontay Wilder can play Show Enough too. You know, I don't know how good of a he have to sell that part though. Yeah, he have to sell that. Yeah, I think Wilder make a good Show Enough because he's tall too. He's tall too. I think he'll make a good Show Enough. Julius Carey, he'll make a good Show Enough. The Michael J. White as Show Enough. Yeah. Yeah, I could probably see that. I could probably see that. I probably could see that. So let's see. Hector, what you say, fam, coach? What you think about Nenito ducking Casineros? Is he really ducking him? Oh, well, is he really ducking him? Like, what happened? They had a fight. They had a fight coming up, right? And is that the guy they had a fight coming up and he backed out of it because of disrespect to his wife or something like that? The shotgun of Alabama. The shotgun of Alabama. Enough, aka Show Enough, has definitely locked down that part in the remake. Bro, I'm telling you, listen, Deontay Wilder play a good Show Enough, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He got a big mouth. He talk loud. He cocky. He brash. He would make a good Show Enough, bro. I would love to see Deontay Wilder get that part. Literally. Somebody on Deontay Wilder team need to get him in that. I want my cut because it's my idea. Let's see. John Jones will be a good Show Enough, and Brandon Lee as Leroy. Yeah. John Jones will be a good one too. You got to get somebody who know martial arts. You see what I'm saying? You got to get somebody who know mixed martial arts. You just can't get no anybody. Yeah, hey Hector, I saw that, man. I think if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that's the same guy. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? What you say? Tune Wilder with a Jerry curl. Yeah, we got to put with a Jerry curl on Wilder. In order for him to play Show Enough, because Jim Carrey played that not Jim, Julius Carrey played that. He played that role, bro. He played that role. And I think if Wilder studied for the part, yeah. Studied for the part, we put the Jerry curl on him. We put the shoulder pads on him. Because Show Enough had them shoulder pads on as well. And he had a bunch of yes men around him, so he get them in there with him. And yeah, I think he can pull that off. That'd be real good. I think Wilder will body that role. He'll body that role. He'll body that role. To me, he'll body that role. Absolutely. I guess what I pay money. I'll pay money to go see that. I'll pay money to go see that. Absolutely. I'll pay money to go see that. I love to see that. Matter of fact, somebody, because we know that the Alphabet Boys watch this channel and they're supporters. So I would love for you guys to send this to Wilder, let them know, hey man, you need to try to work on, because Wilder said he wanted to do acting. They need to try to work on what they need to do is this: what they're gonna need to do, right? Julius Carey is dead and go. Only thing I don't like, dog, like when they be remaking a lot of movies and shit, they be fucking it up. Like the movies be classics. Then they'll turn around and, then they'll turn around and just mess it up. But they're going to have to get in contact with Michael Schultz. Michael Schultz was the director in that movie, right? Michael Schultz was the director in that movie. So they're going to have to get in contact with Michael Schultz, the director, and see can they make that happen. That movie came out, 1985? So we're talking about 36 years ago. I was 11 years old. What you say, Alan Skills say Tank Davis is the right height to play the little Chinese kid who kicks everyone ass. Nah, Tank Davis don't know no martial arts. They're gonna have to get a real Asian kid to play that role. You have to make the role, you have to make the movie as authentic and as close to the original movie as possible. You got to do that. You see what I'm saying? Get back with reach out to Michael Schultz. Sorry about that. He was the director. I think it was Michael Schultz was the director in that movie. He directed The Last Dragon. And you would get with them. And just get with a lot of the old cast members and try to recreate that moment in the 2022, 2023, something like that. Definitely. You got to get someone to play Vanity. You know what I mean? You got to get someone to play Vanity. Yeah, that'll Michael Doyle, what do you say? Schultz also made Car Wash. Yeah, he did. Daddy Rich. It's better than to have money and not need it than to need money and not have it. That's a classic from Car Wash. Richard Pryor played Daddy Rich. It's better than to have money and not need it than to need it and not have it. I totally agree.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Rigo versus Warren and Tank versus Gary. Who do you think? Tank knocks out Gary Russell. Yeah, Tank stopped Gary Russell. That's easy. Rigo versus Warren. Reshape, Rashid. I don't know. That's a pick'em fight. Alan Skill, you said who plays Laura Charles? The only one better than me. Yeah, I don't know. Yep. The Richard Pryor and the Pointer Sisters classic. Absolutely. He say they had Bill Duke playing the pro-black revolutionary. He say, well, brother, he was getting his shoes shined, right? You know what I liked about that movie, Car Wash? It was that part of the movie was the best part of the movie. When Richard Pryor pulled up in the limo, Daddy Rich pulled up in the limo, he got out the car, went to playing a little tangerine and stuff. Then he went to giving people money, dollars and stuff, right? Then he sat down getting his shoes shined by the old brother, and the old brother say, Daddy Rich, I watch you all the time. He said, well, bless your heart, brother. Something like that. Yada, 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 yada. And then Bill Duke came over there playing the revolutionary Abdul, the pro-black dude. Looking all mean and want to take it to the man and all of that stuff there, right? And he said, you talking like a pimp or something like that, he said. And everybody went to saying, ooh. And the Pointer Sisters went to looking at him crazy. And Richard Pryor was just sitting there. And so the old man said, answer him, Lord. He said, answer him, Lord. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what I mean? All the old people say Lord, right? And he say, you know what? I ain't worried about him. You want to know why? Because he's an old revolutionary. Must be leading a bunch of fools. Talking about the Wilson sisters. You know what I mean? Talking about women you don't even know. Look at him. He said, if I wasn't a Christian man, I'd be kicking off in your ass right now. That's what he said in the movie, right? Daddy Rich. So the black revolutionary, Bill Duke, Abdullah, he said, well, come on down, brother. So Daddy Rich say, well, come on down. Come on down. He said, okay, I'm going to come on down, but I'm going to come down with a little bit of light. And then he went to playing the tangerine, and he say, make him apologize, sisters. And then he went to singing their song. You got to believe in something. Why not believe in me? You see what I'm saying? So doing that little spat, he say, well, you need to come on down to the greater missionary a prosperity Baptist church or some shit like that, right? In the movie. And he say, I don't believe in your God. Guess what Richard Pryor say, right? He said, I don't know why not. My God doing all right by me. Bro, bruh, you gotta go watch. Listen, go back and watch the original Car Wash from 19. What year that movie came out? 75, somewhere up in there. Y'all gotta go back and watch that movie. I didn't mean to get off topic, but you know what I mean. Go back and watch that movie, man. It's a classic. And then remember, I told you when he got out of the car, right? He was giving out money to everybody. The man was playing the tangerine. Lisa Bells, guess what you didn't remember? He called over his limo driver. He say, when everybody when the Pointer sisters went to sing it, the Wilson sisters went to sing it to him. When the Wilson sisters went to sing it to him, right? And then they had a duel in a circle, and they went to sing it to him, and yada, 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 yada. And Richard Pryor went to playing the tangerine. He looked at the limo driver, told him to come on, and guess what the limo driver did? He held his hat out, and he was collecting the offering from everybody. Remember the money that Richard Pryor, Daddy Rich, gave to people at the car wash. He was giving out money and stuff. And he paid the shoe shine dude money to shine his shoes. Guess what the shoe shine dude did? The same money that he paid Daddy Rich, that Daddy Rich paid him, he put the money back into the offering plate. The man gave money out and then collected all the money that he gave out when he was leaving and got back in the limo and hauled ass. Hey, Lisa, you gotta go see that part again. The man got out the limo, was handing out money to everybody at the car wash. Before he left, he got every last dollar back and got back in the limo and drove off. He got them all excited and happy. The limo driver came around, he had his hat out, and everybody started throwing their money back in there. He collected the offering. And the guy who he paid, the old man, he paid, I forgot what he paid him, like $5 or something like that. To shine his shoes, the old man put the money right back into the collection plate. Gave the money right back. So in essence, he signed the man's shoes for free. And he got back in the limo and he drove off. Man, that shit there classic, bro. Lisa, I know you forget that. Man, that shit there, man. Damn, coach, I need to watch it now. Bro, I'm telling you, this shit is hilarious, bro. It's hilarious. It's hilarious, bro. I'm telling you. Man, yeah, 1976, that's when the movie came out. Somewhere up in there. They had a lot of blaxploitation films came out back then. It was hilarious. Another one you can watch is now Which Way Is Up? There's another one. Hold on. Because Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier. Shout out to Bill Cosby. He's out of prison right now. Shout out to Bill Cosby. Let's see. I'm finna tell y'all right now. Because this movie is very important, bro. This movie is very important. Let's see which one it is. I'm finna see which one it is. But this movie here got Biggie Smalls. Uptown Saturday Night. That's what it is. Uptown Saturday Night. They got Biggie Smalls and Kansas City Mac. So for all you young jitterbugs out there who like the rapper Biggie Smalls, just know that he got his name from the original Biggie Smalls. Uptown Saturday Night. Funny movie. I watch all the 70s movies, bro. I watch all the 70s movies. Hey, literally. Bro, I watch all day. Hey, you want to watch a good 70s movie? Watch one of those old 70s movies and smoke some weed. Watch one of those old 70s movies and smoke some weed, bro. You'll be. I think they had Harry Belafonte in that movie. Sidney Poitier. I'm trying to think who else they had in there. Harry Belafonte, Sidney Poitier. They had the brother who played Good Times, John Amos. Movie fun in the mug, bro. Movie fun in the mug. You see what I'm saying? Bro, so y'all gotta watch it. Uptown Saturday Night. I think who else is in there? Was that the one? Was that was that the one? I think that was the one with they had Biggie Smalls and Kansas City Mac, if I'm not mistaken. Because they made so many goddamn movies. They made so many goddamn movies. Oh, let's do it again. Jabril Bay, you hit the nail right on the head. That's what it. Let's do it again. You're right. It's let's do it again. Now I was getting confused, but the shit was funny as hell. Biggie Smalls and Kansas City Mac. Y'all got to go watch that. This shit was hilarious. If you wanna laugh, smoke some weed and watch it. I highly advise you to smoke some of that good green, some of that sticky icky, and watch that movie. If you want to laugh, it ain't nothing like smoking it on some good green. Yeah. Lisa, you're right. Uptown Saturday night is when they got robbed at the party. It was hilarious. Hey, Uptown Saturday night was funny too. Just go back and binge watch all of the 70s black exploitation films. Bro, you'll be laughing your ass off, bro. You got to be high when you're watching, though. That's my only advice. You got to be high when you watch it. It's hilarious, bro. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, man, hey guys, listen, it was nice, man. We gonna rock again tomorrow at 3:00. Once again, I did make an apology to Joey Scott, Deontay Wilder's strength and conditioning coach. He did educate me on what was going on. I reached out to the brother, what was going on as it relate to Deontay Wilder. Why he sat on the bench, not sat on the weight bench and, tried to lift 310 pounds. You know what I mean? So he broke that down to me. So I did apologize. On the top of the show, I'll address it again tomorrow, and then it's going to be buried. And other than that, that's it. So once again, man, it's up boy, Coach Malachi Williams, man. Let's go ahead and give everybody a shout out before we go, man, because we've been on here for 3 hours. So shout out to Jabril Bay, shout out to Toon, shout out to Troy Graham, and salute the D-Style Boxing, salute the Major Key Boxing. Please tune in and subscribe to Major Key Boxing. Shout out to Lady Shan as well. Salute the Lady Shan. Who else is in here? I think Rap Star was in here too. Let's see. Shout out to my brother Ronald Finkley. Shout out to Elvis. Shout out to Toon. Toon, we got that $250 bet, bro. You like Caleb Plant? I don't. So if him and Canelo fight each other, and remember, I doubt if that fight happens. I doubt if it happens. But if it do happen, I got what I got. We got a 250 bet on that. I like Canelo by knockout. Not even 12 rounds by knockout. Shout out to Otto Carmen. Sorry about that, fam. I butchered your name. Shout out to Haleen. Shout out to Wole. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Joe Strummer. Shout out to Martha Stubbs. Shout out to Vanilla Friday. Shout out to Toby Barlett. Shout out to Alan Skill. Shout out to Jabril Bay. Shout out to King KO. Shout out to It's Cold in the Winter. Shout out to who else we have? Rob Rib Shows. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Gar Harrison. Shout out to Michael Doyle. Shout out to Kathy W. Shout out to Hector Garcia. Shout out to GB Guthrie. Shout out to Mickey C. Or was that Mikey C? Shout out to Mikey C. Sorry about that. Shout out to who else we have? Richard Slutsky. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to Martin Ramos. Es un placer conocerlo, manito, mi hermano. Yo lo deseo muchos saludos. Ya tú sabes eso. A ti en su familia también. Shout out to who else we have? Michael Doyle. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bales. Shout out to Karma Serene. Shout out to what's her name? Anna Lee. Shout out to Anna Lee. Shout out to Kathy W. Shout out to the Londoner. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to Elvis, not Presley. Elvis Henson. Shout out to Graham Taylor. Who else will? Oh, yeah, shout out to Retro Boxing and Documentary. Shout out to my brother Blood. Shout out to NDC in the building. Shout out to Julius Carey, the original Show Enough. Hit the Ali Bell for him as well. Shout out to Toby Barlett. Trying to make sure I don't say the same names. Shout out to Lady Shan Dun Them Season. Y'all please subscribe to her YouTube channel. Shout out to Graham Taylor. Shout out to Jay Rodriguez. What's going on, fam? Salute to you. Shout out to Ricky Torres. Shout out to Alchemist 73. Shout out to GB Guthrie. And I think that's it. So once again, it's our boy Coach Malachi Williams, represent for New Media Today USA Boxing. Signing out once again. We will be on tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Once again, it's our boy Coach Malachi Williams, represent for New Media Today USA Boxing. Please tune in. We are on 6 days a week, Sunday through Friday, from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But we do sometimes run over like we did today. Other than that, guys, peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.